Yo, what's the business? Your local neighborhood Super Rick here. Here with my boy Brisk. What's poppin', man?
What's good, bruh? You know it's 4th of July Eve.
Word, already?
Already.
Damn, time be going by quick, man. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe. And tell a friend. If you old here, make sure you hit that like. Everybody hit the like. And that's just what we got to say. That way it can propagate through the algorithm and things of that nature. We got a few topics to talk about this week. And let's see. Let me get this screen share with you so you can see what I'm talking about. And we'll go along from there. Let's see. All right, here we go. So first, let's get the little stuff out the way, because, you know, it be like this sometimes. BET Awards, did you check them out?
I did not. I haven't watched the BET Awards in a very long time.
Word. Oh, what's up, Tay? How you pronounced it? Jada.
Tejada. I don't know.
You good.
I'm
that
not sure.
sound way
I'm
closer to me.
that.
That sound way closer to me. But what's up? All right, we gonna hit our topics, and then we'll check back with the chat later. So we will be there to catch up with y'all. So BET Awards 2024. Megan opened up with Coming Out of an Egg. It appears her whole album motif is going to be snakes. Which,
any thoughts on that?
well, I got plenty of thoughts, which we will be doing a video on the Patreon, Healthy Haters Nation, Society of Healthy Hating. We will be talking about this because if you are into
you gotta pull it out.
the 10-4 hat community, it's kind of weird. Matter of fact, let's look at Meg Thee Stallion's lineup of songs that she has come out with. Singles for 2024 Snakes. Let's see if it's something that pops up and talks about, you know, kind of what it's talking about. Oh wow, I didn't even know she did that.
I ain't either. Second snake thing.
Oh, somebody selling bootleg watches. Oh yeah, all of them, because she had the boa. Her first single was, let's see if they got them all in order, if they mention them all. Another snake skinned, back with another boa, Warner shots. Well, anyway, the first one was Hiss, I believe. That was her first single. And then after Hiss, and you know where we could get this in actual order? I believe it's good old Wikipedia. It'll tell us the first, beginning, and last. And what was after that. Not My Fault. She was in Wanna Be Next. And then Boa. So what was before this one? Not My Fault. Cobra. That's what it was. Cobra.
Well, dang, I never peeped all this.
Yeah, so she started off with Cobra. I think this was like a diss where she dissed her boyfriend or whatever, who she was with. She was with that writer Party.
Yeah, Hardy.
Yeah.
Shout out D Fire, by the way. First time checking this out.
So November 3rd, 2023, she already knew the whole album rollout was gonna be snake themed, which for my 10-4 hat, ain't it funny how celebrities and stuff, when they picking what they are going to do as far as themes and stuff, if you look back, you got the checkerboard, the white and black checkerboard, which goes through the boule all the way to the illuminated. We're not gonna use that term here because I'm not trying to mess with the ad money, but now all her stuff is legit snake themed. So we got the Cobra was first, and then Not My Fault, which was, it looks like that was a feature. So it's looking like she dropped a single, then does a feature. Then Hiss, I believe this one had the BBL Drizzy initial. Yes, here we go, right here. She talked about Tory Lanez in this, Drake, and his plastic surgery. And then now the last one was Boa, which was another collaboration. I'm sorry, I Want to Be remixed. And then the last one was Boa for Boa Constrictor. And then she hit the BET Awards with a big Coming Out of the Snake Egg. Me with my 10-4 hatness is like, the only snake, the most famous snake, is from the story of the devil in the Garden of Eden. And then, wait, it's Garden of Eden. Yeah, and then Eve chopped it up with the snake or whatever. Depending on how you were taught the story, chop it up could be a multitude of things. And then here we are on this earth, and I gotta wear tinfoil hats to talk about stuff. All right, so it's just weird she picking up that theme out of all the themes that you could pick. A snake.
It's pretty wild.
I could see if it was like a phoenix or something being reborn. She was up under that crazy contract or something, but no, it's a snake, and she calling other people snakes. But how you gonna call other people snakes when you the snake in all of the depictions? You literally just hatching out of a snake head. So how you gonna call? How is it, you trying to say other people are snakes, but you're the snake? So this is just kind of weird to me. Let's move on. Hateration Nation, Patreon, link is in our description. We talk about the Illuminated and things of that nature, conspiracies, all of this stuff. So it opens up with that. What other performances?
Didn't Taraji P. Henson do the Kendrick Not Like Us?
She did come out in a red hoodie. It was very, very cringe worthy to me. I would show the videos, but YouTube is funny about that. They will actually give you a strike just for the. They will actually give you a strike. Wait, where is the ad? I hate when that happens. You know how an ad will pop up with actual audio on it, and you be like, "Yo, where did that come from?" Well, that's just what occurred. Sorry about that, guys. To me, this was super cringe. Did you watch it? Did you watch any of the performances?
I didn't even see the clip. I did. The thing I seen about Taraji P. Henson today was that her and Keith Lee, of all people, had a little beef.
Oh yeah, he had.
That was wild.
Taraji and Keith Lee. He had like a little. He ended up posting something. Talking about like his name gonna be known in spaces. It says Keith Lee explains why he threw his rose on the floor after Taraji P. Henson B.E.T. Awards mix-up. So it says TikToker Keith Lee addressed his reaction to the embarrassing B.E.T. Awards moment, but shared his appreciation for Taraji P. Henson. Keith Lee is clearing the air about the rumored beef with her after somewhat embarrassing mix-up during the show. Lee took to TikTok Monday to explain his feelings towards a bit during Sunday's award show that saw Henson handing out roses to celebrities in the audience, but wound up getting Lee mixed up with Jordan Howlett, who I'm assuming is another influencer. I'm not upset at Taraji P. Henson by any stretch of the imagination. Lee, 27, I didn't know he was that young, said in the video he recorded from inside his car. And not only that, in my opinion, she smoked it last night. 53 served as host for the third year in a row. Henson approached Howlett, who is also known as Jordan the Stallion on TikTok, and the Oscar-nominated actress then turned to the camera and began a portion of the bit meant to be directed to Lee. Howlett laughed as he awkwardly pointed to Lee, and Henson quickly pivoted and redirected her remarks while joking that she got caught off guard in her own inner monologue. "I'm so sorry," she exclaimed. Let's see if we can get this.
Married, are you? Are you? Hi.
I know she came out and she said that the reason that the mix-up happened because Keith Lee wasn't sitting in the side seat.
So she thought this was Keith Lee, this dude.
Yep.
And this that dude.
His whole spiel is everybody think he old. And I see him on there talking all the time. He be like, people think I'm 50-something years old, but he really like 26.
That dude 26?
Yeah, he look older than the
This Jordan Howlett dude? Because he be talking about millennial stuff. I know they just didn't block the whole view with an ad. And I didn't look at this on the ad blocker because the dang because it'd be slower. But you know what? Hit this up with the ad blocker. That was diabolical right there. Wow.
Yeah, but that was her whole thing. When she gave explanation of what happened, she was like, well, Keith Lee didn't sit in the right seat. Like they all had assigned seats. He didn't sit in his assigned seat. So she went and practiced this whole spiel because she said she didn't want to mess up. So she practiced. And so she went to the right seat, but he wasn't sitting in his assigned seat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
I thought he was our age, but that's all he talk about is stuff that we would talk about. You never heard him talk about no 27-year-old, 26-year-old stuff.
Yeah, apparently he looked older than what he really is too.
And he act older than what he really is. That's his fault.
Married, are you?
All right, so you saying that they was in the wrong seats?
That's what she said.
That makes sense though. Like that's how the bits and stuff be set up. And then let's see, he had posted something. Later, Lee shared a since deleted TikTok that showed him dropping the rose he received on the floor. Our name will be known in every room it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be, how it's supposed, with no confusion. God is amazing. That nigga was crying. He deleted it now. Now he trying to say, "Oh, I didn't have no problem."
I don't get it. Like even I don't get it. Like I don't see what's the reason to be mad about that.
There's no reason to be mad about it. You sat in the wrong seat because you don't know how Hollywood bits work or something like that. It appears. Maybe he wanted to sit closer to somebody else or whatever. But yeah, I'm sorry. He went out like a bitch right there, sir.
Hey, Keith Lee got hands though. You know what I'm saying? You might want Keith Lee used to be.
Is they like registered as a weapon like Mike Tyson and stuff?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was a UFC fighter.
Well, come on, I'll take a hit for that shit. Yeah, please catch me slipping. I am in Dallas. I am often at the Galleria Mall. You can catch me anytime you want to. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Hey, I don't even need to be here no more. My kids, they will benefit from the amount of money that we will get. And I hear hospital food is pretty good. Let's see. Who else was at the BET Awards? The ladies, it was a lot of ladies performances at the BET Awards.
The ladies took over the BET Awards.
They took over the BET Awards, but I must say that I personally wasn't too impressed with most of them. Now they did do a what is it called? A tribute to Usher. Did you see that?
Well, I heard CW talking about it. He was mad. He's like, you can't find no men to sing the song. Charleston White was mad about them having the ladies sing all Usher songs.
What is Charleston White not mad about? That's all he is. That's all he does is be mad about stuff like all day long. Be old and mad and claim to want to be right, but he's starting to be wrong more than anything else. But let's take some freeze frames. We can't let it move around too much. Usher enjoyed it. Look at Usher. He ain't had no problems with it. Let's see. This is Billboard News.
If BET wanted to mess it, they could have had Keke Palmer singing some of Usher songs.
The shit shoulda. She ain't with dude no more, so it went up.
Oh, they did break up, didn't they?
Yeah, that would have been unless they done tried to work it out. Because if she's smart, the dumbest thing you could do is tell everybody you done broke up with somebody. Like I hate when I see people break up with somebody on social media, especially. Have you ever seen somebody you know personally? They snap, and I'm talking about not recently, but just over the years of social media. You know these people, you know how they do, and then one of them announced, "Yeah, it's over," blah 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 blah, and you know it damn well in maybe 24 hours, but you know it in at least a week they gonna be back together.
That too, and they DMs gonna look like movie credits. If it's a fly woman, movie credits is gonna be her DMs.
And that's what's so jacked up. If a woman announced y'all broke up, she know what she was doing. She know that was the bat signal for all the niggas.
Yeah.
On it, we all turn. Oh yeah, that's.
She's single now. Okay.
Hey, I hope everything's all right, man. I see what you just posting and stuff. You need somebody to talk to, just let me know. And that's just a nice dude. The dudes that's really got it. Oh, we can finally kick it. I'll be over there tonight. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
absolutely. That's how shit happened on your break.
So I'm not sure if they broke up or not. Let's see if they broke up. Keke Palmer. And we'll just type in baby daddy because not married. They met at a party.
Oh, hold on. Mo Carr said Keke did perform for the Usher tribute.
Oh, word. Okay, that's what's up. Let's see. Like I said, we ain't trying to get this nothing changed. We'll just go through the order of everything they did. So Megan,
apparently people saying I got an echo.
Word. Let's see. I don't hear no echo, but let's see. Matter of fact, well, let me see if I hear it, and then I'll be able to diagnose it from here. So with that,
because then
You definitely do have echo. Let's see. That's over here on this end. Let me get that fixed. And appreciate y'all for letting us know that. Because folks will letting folks walk around with horrible audio is letting somebody walk around with a booger hanging out their nose and you don't say nothing.
I tell people all the time.
All right. Oh, I figured it. I fixed it. All right. Say
it's
something.
Good now.
It should be good now.
I'm definitely that person. Like if people got boogers hanging out their nose, I tell them. I tell them in a nice way. If people breath stink, I tell them. If people musty, I tell them. Cause I want somebody to tell me.
If somebody don't tell me that and I found out later that I had a full-blown conversation with you and you didn't tell me and the person right after me be like, oh yeah, you know you got some spaghetti on your lip, I'm like, all right, I think you set me up for failure. You wanted me to fail that day. And we not gonna be cool. I'm gonna come back and ask first. I'm like, hey, the other day, did you see some spaghetti sauce? Yeah, man. Now I'm always gonna give somebody a pass. Like, yeah, I saw it, man, but I don't know how to tell people that. I'll be like, oh, it's all good. I understand. But if they be like, oh, yeah, I just forgot to tell you. I saw when we first started talking, the conversation got so good. You's a motherfucking liar. And you wanted me to fail for the rest of the day. I think we need time apart as far as this friendship is concerned. Because you don't care about me. All right, let me see.
It sounds like it's all.
Yeah, it sounds like it's good.
Good luck.
All right.
Appreciate that.
For sure. All right, so the show opened up with your girl Megan Thee Stallion. Now, you have told me a plethora of times how bad Megan Thee Stallion is to you, but you have also told me a plethora of times how bad Ice Spice is to you. You had to pick where are you going? Ice Spice, Megan Thee Stallion, and they so completely opposite. One is tall, one is short, one is brown, one is Ice. So which is one?
I picked Megan Thee Stallion with no makeup. To me, Megan Thee Stallion without makeup is like one of the most beautiful women in the world. And I'll be wondering why they have to even put all that stuff on her because she is amazing without it.
Pause, but my lips is chapped. Hey, and for all the people that say, "Oh, pause is immature, you too grown," a man should be able to put on chapstick without being paused. No, he shouldn't. This is possible.
And then on top of that, because Megan Thee Stallion tall too.
Exactly, and you like to climb the trees.
I love tall women.
Wow. So she opened it up with her Snake song. Next up, I think that's when Taraji hit the stage with the. I'm sorry, this was just too. It was not. I'm
about to look that up later on.
It was not. I'm gonna play a bit.
Do she got gold teeth in her mouth on this?
Yeah, she did. I ain't know. I ain't even know she was put. You know who I thought she was trying to be? And this really is who she really came across being to me. I thought she was trying to be this dude from Baby's Kid. That's who I thought. And I was like, he didn't wear no red hoodie. But she came out kind of like, acting like a rapper. To me, that was... And I took an acting class. And the whole point about acting is, I remember I got in trouble because they were like, all right, we want you to pretend you're playing a video game. And so I was like, all right. And so I'm sitting there. And they was like, no, you're playing a video game. We need you to act it out. I was like, oh, okay. They was like, no, give me the. And they grabbed a fake controller out my hand that wasn't real. Grabbed.
Oh, okay.
That's what they want. And this is what the fuck this is. Don't like it. And then everybody in the crowd having fun. But you know what? I'm a party pooper. I don't like that shit. Didn't like that performance. But what I did like is playing Not Like Us at the BET Awards. Big ass dog whistle that's not a dog whistle out to Drake telling you, hey guy, you're not like us, all right? This is a whole award show that is for us. You're not like it. Scram. We're gonna play the song. Before the song, the show comes on. While the acts are doing their stuff outside, when we doing interviews they play that song like all at the beginning of the show. It was great. Wonderful.
That would be a terrible feeling, bro. Like if they had the number one song in the country was about you, and it was just talking shit about you, and everybody playing, the kids on the internet playing it, dancing. People are in pure jubilation when they hear this song. It's a lit time.
I got a question for you. Because I am of true deep belief that Drake literally, since he was young, he was like I told y'all a long time ago, he got talked about at his school with all his friends or whatever. Because you see how he just keep friends. Like he has friends and then all of a sudden they ain't his friend no more. I believe he was the same way in high school, same thing in Degrassi and stuff. I think he formulated this plan. I'm going to become the most famous person on earth. I don't care what I got to do. I don't care how fake I got to be. I'm going to knock it out. He did it. So half of me think his feelings may be hurt on some human being stuff, but on some just calculated, I did what I did. I think he's sitting back like, maybe 3 more months. They'll let me back in. I'll be back. That's why he posted shit cool. I really think in his mind, because he came in on some strategic shit. And speaking of that, me and Brisk have been doing some investigation about Drake and his pops. And even though it seemed like, especially with the songs, his pops wasn't there, and there was some lyrics in a couple of his songs saying that his pops wasn't there. Kendrick was like, yo, your pops raised a horrible person. That's what he was saying. His pops raised a horrible person. Not that he wasn't there, but being there, he taught him all the wrong stuff. And we found a lot about their relationship and how he guided Drake to where he is. Drake had connections to a lot of the artists that he's been collaborating with for a very long time. We will talk about this. Hateration Nation. We're going to do a deep dive on Dennis Graham, his pops, his connections, and how those connections connected with Drake and helped him out over the years. It was pretty fascinating. We found that out on just accident. All right, let's see what this performance is. I don't know who the hell this is and really don't care. Is that Lenny Kravitz? Is he a DJ now?
No way.
Is that Lenny Kravitz? Can't be a DJ.
There's no way that's Lenny Kravitz. He got locks.
Oh, he sure do got a lot. I don't know who this chick is, and I kind of high-key don't care. Okay, here's somebody I know, Sexyy Red. She sung the You My Everything song, I believe.
Yeah. And the only reason I know that, because I saw the video and I read the comments, because when I was on Instagram, I ain't had a sound on, but I saw the comments and people was talking about how bad she sang. But it was all these people from overseas. Oh. And they was like, how could they this ain't music. She's singing terribly. Got you. All right, and don't this look like how Trump would come out? This look like how Trump would literally come out. He might redo this whole thing. He probably should. It definitely do.
This Gunna, who that Ozempic has been a lifesaver for, because I remember he was a little Theodore Alvin and the Chipmunks looking dude.
So was it Ozempic or was it him in jail and he couldn't do all them drugs and all that crazy stuff, and so he just was in there living regular? Because when he got out of jail, he looked way different.
I mean, the logic would say it would be jail. My pettiness and stuff, I'm going with Ozempic. You can get Ozempic in jail,
especially if you got bread.
Let's see. I hate these 3D versions of the Chipmunks.
Yeah,
bring back the old school versions where he was plain out fat. See, you can't even make a fat cartoon character no more. Now they gotta be like, husky. When back in the day he was just, look at this one. And I was fat when I was 12. I had titties and everything. And I ain't to this day,
a fat kid.
To this day, I never got bullied for being fat. I never understood it. I didn't understand how I had friends. And then I had the nerve to be bullying other people, talking about other people around that time. Titties and everything. It's so crazy how the world works.
Bruh, when I was a baby, I was fat. I was so fat. I still remember this story. Next time you see my mom, I'm gonna tell it around her. I was like 6 years old, and my mom had my old baby picture on the counter, like on this little table. Yeah. And I was like, who ugly fat baby is that? She was like, what ugly fat baby? I was like, right there. She was like, that's you, boy. Wow. And I started crying like, no, that ain't me. It's terrible looking kid. Yo, was that say $5,000? What the hell is that?
Wait, for this right here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 5,744. But these are life-size statues. Like this is like, for like an amusement park. Walmart is like it's like Amazon now. Like you can find anything on Walmart if you want to. All right, let's go back over here. So we got Gunna's performance. Then we got Tyla came out. She won an award for something, best international act. You think she gonna come with another song besides that water song? Like, or is it?
Well, somebody in the comments said fake black Tyla. What's up with that? I don't know anything about that.
So did you know about this whole thing? So she went on the Breakfast Club, and let me.
I did see that, and I saw that Charlamagne. There was a list of questions that Charlamagne couldn't ask, but I did not. I didn't see the questions, and I don't know what was happening with her.
So basically, when she was on the Breakfast Club over in Africa, how it works is if you either colored or you like over there she colored because she mixed. And then you hold on, let me go in here because the shit was kind of confusing my damn self. Tyla's racial identity: South African singer sparks culture war. Caught in culture war, South Africa's hottest music sensation, Tyla is in the crossfire of an online debate over the word she uses to describe her racial identity, colored. Before her rise to fame, the 21-year-old made a video proudly talking about her mixed heritage on TikTok. In it, she slicks her coily hair into Bantu knots while done in a traditional beaded necklace with the words, "I'm a colored South African," splashed across the clip like a badge of honor. The star says this means that she comes from a lot of different cultures. It is a simple video intended to share a part of herself with her audience, but instead her racial identity has stoked the flames across the internet, most notably in the US. Americans see the word as a slur, unlike Tyla's South African community, who sees it as a part of their culture. In South Africa, it is a distinct identity that is officially recognized. One US user on X, formerly known as Twitter, said, "We are not going to call her colored here, and if she personally demands it, her career will end before it begins. She's trying to cross over into an American market. She won't be able to use that word here. She can use it somewhere else though." So in Africa, you say colored for mixed.
And they said South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Where apartheid was at?
Yeah. So over there, colored just means you mixed, and then so. Here's what her rebuttal was. And see these punks trying to get me to pay for their stuff.
Got that pay.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got it out the way. All right. So let's see. Let's see if they go to Tyla refused to answer. On Thursday's episode of the radio show The Breakfast Club, Tyla refused to answer a question she had spoken to publicly at least twice before. What does it mean that she calls herself a colored woman from South Africa? Of course, controversial host Charlamagne the God framed the query in context of tense discourse that erupted around her racial identity since the 22-year-old's Grammys the Egg. She had been talking about this since the TikTok when she was 21. Took the world by storm with water. "School me on the debates we're having," he said, prefacing this question. In response, Tyla looked behind her and voiced off-screen answer the singer, can we not, por favor? And Charlamagne agreed to move on, but mentioned that the moment would be left in the published interview. "Next one, please," the voice asked for her. The debate reference is the one that questions Tyla's blackness as a colored woman and hasn't always made room for differences in racial identity in different parts of the world. After the Breakfast Club interview circulated, Tyla took to X, formerly Twitter, with a screenshot of an iPhone note to explain, "Yo, guys," I guess that's how you spell yo, I don't know. She says, "Never deny my blackness. I don't know where that came from. I'm mixed with black, Zulu, Irish, Marsh, I don't know, Indian and colored." And colored?
So it's colored.
Oh,
black?
I guess they're black. Oh, okay. She delineated that her colored identity is unique to where she's from. "I don't expect to be identified as colored outside of South Africa by anyone comfortable doing so, not comfortable doing so, because I understand the weight of that word outside of South Africa. But to close this conversation, I'm both colored in South Africa and a black woman. As a woman of culture, it's and not or." She ended with an enthusiastic Asambe Zulu for "let's go." So I guess colored is black in South Africa then. That's
wild.
wrong.
And then the thing about it is, I know a lot of people from overseas, talk to them on an everyday basis for the most part.
Oh no, it is mixed. According to Gemini. Look, Google, I don't want to use your stupid AI. I'm about to go look for the answer myself because you've been wrong. One time you told me this recipe for spaghetti sauce and I ended up making some damn gazpacho.
Damn it.
Let's see.
But have you ever if you talk to people that are not from the United States and was raised in other countries and they moved here like as an adult, they think the United States race issues is something they do not want to transverse, something they do not want to talk about at all.
They don't want to talk about it though. What, apartheid stuff?
No, I'm talking about they don't want to talk about the race issues. They think the race issues in the United States is like such a complex issue and they don't understand what be going on, so they prefer not to speak about it.
Oh, it's real simple. We probably had the easiest race stuff ever. It's so simple. So? Hell yeah. If they wasn't getting rid of the history out of the books and shit, it would be the blackest people over here were slaves for 400 years. Then for another long period of time, couldn't use the same bathroom or water. Then in the 60s, after water hoses and dog attacks and crosses in front yard, they finally let us be able to sit in the same damn toilet with somebody else. And then it's a lot of ghost racism that occurs, blah blah. And the story is not really all that complicated and convoluted. It's just, now it's complicated, I guess, because it is supposed to not exist, but it clearly still exists. But then it don't.
They but then not talk about it.
I tell you this.
You bring that conversation up, they were out of it.
I tell you this much. I tell you this. I'm not going to the Ozark Mountains ever in life. Yeah. It's parts of Texas I'm never gonna go to. Yeah. It's parts of Texas. You talk to the right people, they will tell you, hey, look, I don't like your kind, but I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Don't go there. Don't go that way.
I think Jasper, Texas is one of those places that you cannot go to.
When I used to do cable installations in San Antonio, one time it was one that was far out, and I took it because it was so far out, and I knew that meant I wasn't gonna have to do no more work for the rest of the day. Well, somebody made some type of, you was like, you sure you want to go out there? I was like, what? Hell yeah, nigga, I ain't gonna have to do shit for the rest of the day. On my way there, I just started to see landmarks that let me know that probably I chose the wrong place to go. Now, this house was in the middle. It was like some damn Mad Max, the original Mad Max shit, like post-apocalyptic. They had one pole, the cable line went all the way there. It was a trailer house that was dressed up as a house. It was like a double wide. Long story short, if I wasn't a cable man bringing entertainment to they two little kids there, wouldn't have been well. I'll just keep it there. And I got out right at dusk, right before dusk. Oh yeah. Anyway, all they got to do is watch what's a good movie to watch for them people? I don't know, the Boondocks. That's a good the Boondocks, good lighthearted explanation of what it is like over here. Anyway, so colors are members of multiracial ethnic communities in South Africa who have ancestry from Africa, European, and Asian people. The intermixing of different races began in the Cape Province of South Africa with European settlers. I like how instead of pillaging and taking, they saying settlers intermixed. They took it and forced. Starts with R. With indigenous Khoi tribes, Indian Asian slaves of the region. I'm surprised they kept the word slaves in there. Intermixed with slaves. They don't even go together. Later, various other European nationals came and contributed to the growing.
Bruh.
I'ma fix it though. Later, various European nationals also came and pillaged and took and forced themselves upon to call the indigenous to help grow mixed race people who would later be officially classified as colored. I'm gonna be honest. Reading it makes me mad. I don't want to use it over there neither.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'm gonna respect them because they cool with it. But the origins of it, it's like how they whitewashed how Disney whitewashed all of the classic movies. Like Pinocchio is a very fucked up story. Do you know like the original origins, how the real story go?
I actually don't. No,
bro. I don't know the details very much yet, but much like Christmas, it's not as cut and dry as they try to make it look. Like in that one scene where they go drink the beers and stuff and with the kids and all that, it's more nefarious things going on. Like they always trying to make shit sound good, and this is what's happening in the school books, trying to make it seem like, you know what, we're all good, and they slipped slave in here so they could just be like, oh no, we keeping it. No, there was not intermixing. And it was intermixing, but not the way y'all trying to frame it as in, hey, you know what? I love Master John. I'm my wife.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do Tyla get any kind of pass because she's so young? I know when I was in my early 20s, there was some stuff I ain't know.
She don't need to have a pass. If that's the word they use over there and the people over there is cool with it, what I'm gonna be mad? She don't deserve ain't no pass to have. If that's what she used over here, we gonna look at it a certain kind of way. We gotta adjust ourselves to her culture. But she also, that person who said, yo, she needs to adjust over here, know not to use it over here, she also got to do that here. So for me, when she doing press releases, she can't be going down like, yes, my single it just came out. It's for all the colored people in the United States. It's my she can't be like, yes, it's for my colored pride. She got to start saying black over here, cause we ain't go fuck with the word like that. However, if I took my ass to South Africa, what I look like going around? You're not colored. You mixed and you black. They took it. They took y'all didn't intermix and took it. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to be like, somebody gonna come to me be like, you know, you not colored. You the complete opposite of colored. You black bass. You African. You said you from America, but you look African to me. And I'm like, yeah, I do got African nose. It's nothing like. Yes, I might not even be from America. I could be adopted. From the looks of me, I'm probably from like, you know, middle Africa, the Congo or something. All right, let's move along to some more performances. So I don't know who the hell is this.
Who is that? Who is that? Lotto?
And what? No, that ain't Lotto. She got too much clothes on. And of course they ain't gonna put the actual performance. Here, let's look at it. 2024 BET Awards list of performers. And I might have to go to ChatGPT to put it in order if they can find. Okay, here we go. So let's see. All right, so Glorilla was there. Yo girl Ice Spice was there. Lotto was there. Miss Lauryn Hill was there. I ain't go front. I thought that was Rick James for a minute. Megan Thee Stallion. Money Long. Do you know who Money Long is? No, because I didn't read. I didn't read the thing. I just saw the picture and I was like, is they doing a Rick James tribute? Originally. I didn't read.
It do look like that's why it's funny.
Rick James will wear lipstick and the glitter just because of the 70s rock shit.
It's the hair, man. It's that famous Rick James picture.
Definitely was the hair, for sure. Yeah. I'm just saying though, for anybody like that's clearly a woman that had lipstick back in the look at Rick James. Watch it have a regular picture of this nigga without the glitter and stuff. Hold on. Glitter. I done read Rick James' book and watched 3 documentaries about Rick James. He would wear glitter and he would do that androgynous stuff with the not lipstick, but I'm sorry, lip gloss is what I meant. His lip gloss.
I've definitely seen them kind of pictures with Rick James before.
Yeah, any damn way. Let's continue. My apologies. Gee whiz, can't make no mistakes in the 2024. Megan Thee Stallion, Money Long. Who the fuck is Money Long? I done heard the name.
The first time I heard of her was, I think Megan Thee Stallion was talking about her because I think she on her tour.
All right. Let's see. Money Long. She's born in 88-35. Her name is Priscilla Renee Hamilton, known professionally as Money Long, is an American singer songwriter from Gifford, Florida. I ain't never heard of no Gifford.
It gotta be like a subdivision of a major place.
Let's see where the hell Gifford is at. Oh, okay. So Orlando is like over here. Okay, then. All right, I got it. Gifford. Let's see what song she got. Oh, she been writing songs for she spent the following decade co-writing songs for other artists, including Promise for Sure. I don't know who the hell that is. California King Bed for Rihanna. That's her. Fifth Harmony. So okay. All right. So she a songwriter who just now appears to be getting her due to actually do songs and stuff. Let's see. Sexy Red. Shabuzi. You know who Shabuzi is?
I do not. I probably heard his songs before, but just don't know his name.
Tanner.
It must have been that lady right there, Tanner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It got to be Tanner. Is she a country singer? Because
I'm gonna have to go on and hit the music. Let's see.
Tanner Adele.
Yep, that was her. But it said it. You couldn't hear it, but it said it out loud. That was exactly who it was. They said in the audience. Great timing. Thanks. I guess that was Shabuzi right there. Tyla and Victoria Monet. I done heard of her, but I ain't heard her music. Have you heard of her? Will Smith and YG Marley. Let's see.
Will Smith. I seen a clip of Will Smith performance. I was like,
They singing everybody in the club get tipsy. Is that on? Wait.
Oh, that's was that Jaquan?
Was that Jaquan? They went and got Jaquan? Wow, that's what's up. Then Glorilla. Used to be with I'm mad. Lotto. Let's see. Then once again, here comes Will Smith.
Will Smith made his
that was a wild song.
Stage debut with the new
like it just seemed like it was like a church hip hop song.
That sounded like some bootleg Eminem ass shit. That sounded like
forgiveness. Like his PR team was like, they'll forgive you for smacking Chris Rock. You do this song.
Ain't nobody mad about that no more. That was a long ass time ago. He shouldn't even be talking about no damn ass for forgiveness. It's a rap. We went to go see Bad Boys 4. Some of us downloaded it,
movie.
But other people went to go see. It was a good movie. No forgiveness, man. I was upset originally, and not even really upset. I was more. How'd you feel about the slap?
I was flabbergasted that they let him sit in the audience after he just smacked this man. Oh, people like what the hell?
I'm talking about. Hey, hold on. This damn cool. Hey, he slapped this man and then sit down and tighten his and kicked it. Watched the whole show. Then when he got an award.
That's pretty wild. Like that's what I thought was the wildest part of it all.
I wish that shit had happened at the '95 Source Awards, cause motherfucking Will Smith would have got stabbed up by Chris Rock's entourage if that had happened. But yeah, but I'm saying, like, did you feel a certain way towards Will Smith is really what I'm at. Like afterward, like next day you be like, was you like, man, that was fucked up? Or like what was your whole
I thought it was a little fucked. Well, I thought it was fucked up that he did that, but I ain't look at him like I ain't be like I ain't fucking with Will Smith no more. It wasn't like I never watched none of his movies again, clearly, because I went to go watch Bad Boys 4.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like, Will Smith is him and his Jada stuff made me lose a lot of respect of him as just a dude, like just some regular stuff. Like,
so on that part, yes, I definitely looked at him a little different in that area, because I'm like, bruh, like, yeah.
I was like, dude, that was just a joke. It wasn't even a bad joke. He act like he was like, oh yeah, there go Jada Pinkett. Look at that cockeyed bitch sitting in the front. You skank vagina hoe. He didn't say nothing like that. He just said, she looked like G.I. Jane. Ha 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 ha. That was not slappable for me. He would have had to go dead in for it to be slappable. But I know why he did it though, because he thought that's what Pac would do. So,
and then also. That's a good one. But I also felt like maybe Jada may have talked to him bad, like, you a bitch. You ain't shit. Like, all this, I'm finna show this motherfucker I am not a bitch. And I'm finna smack Chris Rock.
I mean, she was smashing his son's best friend in their house. That's probably the least of what she was calling that nigga in his face. She was probably calling him a bitch while August Alstina was hitting it. And he heard it across the say you a bitch. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. And he in there trying to make a turkey sandwich. Ain't damn way. Pras, pray for Will Smith. I'm glad it don't bring it back up. Don't nobody care no more, bro. You should have left this alone. And to me, this sound like an Eminem song. I wouldn't be surprised if Eminem wrote it, because you know, Nas wrote Men in Black.
Damn, I ain't know that.
Yes, Nas wrote Men in Black, and somebody wrote he wrote Miami. You can look at this because Trackmasters produced Big Willie Style, had Nas in there writing for him. Yeah,
because Miami was pretty, like, as far as a song goes, that was a good song. So that makes sense. Somebody wrote that.
Yeah. Then they did a tribute to some people here, which that was I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go back and watch that if she did Ooh La La. Did you know that let me make sure this is correct before I put this out here. The Fugees reunion. 2024. Cause maybe, okay, that's what everybody's talking about, and maybe they announced it at the end or something. But apparently they supposed to be. Okay, here it is. They announced 2024 tour dates, right?
Bruh.
This one last night though, cause ain't Pras is in prison for or he going to prison? You didn't hear about Pras, bro?
No.
Dude.
I was thinking when you said Fugees was going back on tour, I was thinking like I would not go to that show because I would want to see Lauryn Hill, and I heard she gonna be showing up.
Bro, I'ma just find you this nice little clip. I should be able to play it, and you should be able to hear it.
Award-winning.
Let me go on and put this on the loudspeaker. I'm shocked that you didn't hear about this, bro.
Musician Pras
Here we go.
Michelle has been Grammy Award-winning musician Pras Michelle.
Hold on, let me see if I put it on mute. My bad. Hold on.
Has been Grammy Award-winning musician Pras Michelle has been convicted of conspiracy to influence the U.S. government. Michelle is a former member of the hip-hop group The Fugess. He was found guilty of attempting to influence the administration of former U.S. Presidents Barack Obama and Donald Trump. Prosecutors say Michelle tried to persuade the U.S. to drop corruption investigations into disgraced Malaysian businessman Jho Low. They also say he lobbied the U.S. government on behalf of Beijing to send Chinese billionaire and dissident Guo Wengui back to China. Michelle faces up to 20 years in prison for the most serious charges.
Now, I don't know if he in jail right now, but I'm going to show you what this connected to, and then we go back to it. But I'm going to type in some names, and it's going to sound crazy to you. Proswell, and what's the dude that was in Wolf of Wall Street? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, damn.
All right, so how this all, and do you see what this says on the stage, on the screen?
He testifies. What?
So,
wow.
It was this billionaire Chinese dude that came over here, and he just started hanging out with all these celebrities. He was throwing these lavish parties, bro. I'm talking about he would rent out the whatever the most expensive place. He would whatever the most expensive place, he would rent it out, throw these crazy parties. Like, he was blowing 20 million on parties and stuff. Ignorant shit. He was funneling money from this Asian Malaysian country that he had got plugged into, the president there, and he was doing all of this messed up stuff. But he had had access to unlimited money. Well, he came over here and he started mingling with celebrities and stuff, including Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio wanted to get Wolf of Wall Street made, and a lot of people didn't want to, fit the bill for it. He invested. He plugged in a Proswell because Pras was like, yo, I can connect you to even more people, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Pras was connecting them, plugging them in, all these people. I believe with Barack Obama and a couple other people, that dude was he was giving money for like finance, political campaigns and stuff. And it's a crazy story, bro. You got to check it out. I forgot the Chinese name. Let me see. But Pras is accused of conspiring to make illegal campaign contributions. So that Chinese dude was using Pras as the middleman to get influence over here, using foreign money, witness tampering, and failure to register as a foreign agent of the Chinese government.
Damn. I was not aware of that.
And for any of you people that want to learn about this stuff, this is once again what we gonna be talking about in the group. But I'm gonna throw y'all just a free bone. If you ever get bored or tired and you want to learn about this dude, let me see. I can't remember his name, but I'm hoping a video pop up.
You talking about the Chinese guy?
Yeah, because Chinese billionaire and Pras, Fugess, Obama. I'm trying to find a video I watched about it. Cause see, you see how ain't nothing but Pras popping up? He ain't the important part of it. That's just it.
He the one taking the
he the one taking the L. Is this dude Jho Low? Okay.
They Jho Low.
That's his name. Wild. And it's in the Malaysia news. Jho Low. Let me see. Jho Low. This is we talking about this in the group. Okay. We gonna talk about this in the group. But you see this from 3 years ago. Millions of views. Everybody heard about it. He went on the run. He had jacked all this money. Like bajillions of money. And look at this. Jho Low to forfeit Warhol Monet Works. He was buying all of these art pieces in one something deal with the Department of Justice. $100 million deal and additional funds linked to the scheme. Like, dude had his hands in all sorts of scams. He was called the Wolf of Malaysia. And I think they got a documentary about it on Netflix. The Man on the Run. Go look at this. All right, y'all get some time, go look at this stuff. But it was a YouTube video. It was like an hour or something long. They went through this whole thing. Dude was a super con artist, my peoples. Super con artist. Wow. It was wild. But yeah, so let's see. When is Pras going? When is Pras? Because how the hell he go on tour? He need to go meet his celly.
If you got a rich homeboy.
No. That dude is on like the FBI list. He ain't no rich homeboy no more. He can't move shit around here in the US. That's why I say where he is. He went on the run. This nigga is fried. His rich homeboy got him 25 years. Couldn't even get him no. They are. Leonardo DiCaprio testifies against you. You going to jail.
You definitely going to jail, nigga. Leonardo, the nigga that was in Titanic, testified against you. You going to jail.
The same dude that only date 18-year-olds and is pretty much a Drake Jr. Damn. It's for the Patreon. Let's see. So when is he go? All right. A former lawyer of Fugees rapper Pras, I can't pronounce it, Michael, was sentenced Friday to 1 year of unsupervised. One of his lawyers is going to jail. Is on probation. Oh, okay. Here it is. All right. The Fugees reunite before Pras faces prison. But this was last year, though. Did he perform at the B.E.T. Awards? Pras.
That's wild.
2024 B.E.T. Awards. Let's see. Nah, his ass wasn't there. Fugees. Yeah, he wasn't there. Anyway, but she gonna go on tour with the Fugees, so apparently it ain't the Pras will included Fugees. It's got to be the Pras less Fugees.
I mean, but Lauryn Hill and Wyclef could pull it off by themselves.
Her son probably go. Yeah, that's who she performed with last night. Her son probably gonna be the person that they go on tour with. Cause Pras ain't. He ain't going no time soon. Yeah, Pras went out there. He did all this shit when we could just look at the video. Then this nigga came out. What you think about Donald Glover?
Well, I'm a fan of his. I saw the speech. Well, I saw part of the speech that he gave. He was talking about like how I got like he's like I got more Grammys than Jay-Z. Or he said he got more Grammys than somebody, but then he was like I got the same amount of BET awards as Sam Smith.
I mean, let's be honest. All right, when you was going for the gusto of being a recording artist, how tell me the amount of times you dreamt of walking on that stage to grab your BET award?
Yeah, never.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even say shit. I would have been like, yes, and the winner is. All right, is it still ribs in the back? All right, thanks. and walk my ass off.
Don't he got a movie coming out soon?
Yes, of course it was.
You got to get in the news.
Yeah,
you got to get in the news.
He didn't even say nothing spicy though. All he said was that, and then people go. Let's look at that. The tag they put onto it. What's that boy name? That man's name? My bad.
Donald Glover or Childish Gambino
or B.E.T. Let's see what the headline said. Donald Glover calls out B.E.T. for giving Sam Smith more awards than him.
It's a good title.
When it was a lie, when he literally said, Donald Glover says it doesn't make sense that Sam Wars has the same number of awards as me. So the Independent is some clickbaiters, and y'all can go to hell. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. Anyway, let's see who else was there. This BET portion went way over, and we got to get to these.
Summer Walker.
Wait, who was that? I don't know who that was.
It's like they said Summer Walker.
Donald Glover and Keke Palmer.
Oh, that was Keke Palmer. That was her doing the Usher
Keke
thing.
Palmer. Okay.
Charleston White is a hater, and not a good, healthy hater neither. That's pure hate.
Good.
Yeah, we got to come up with another word for that. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Jealousy. Charleston White jealous of Keke Palmer because both her eyes is the same size, and she can move across the stage gracefully without tripping over herself, and she ain't fragile, and the wind won't blow over. I guess that's the Victoria
Chloe
Monet
Bailey.
shit. So, I don't remember her being in this lineup.
I definitely didn't see Chloe.
Yeah, wow. She must have been like a pre-show act. Or maybe she just was gonna show up.
Tinashe.
Wait, is this from this year? Yeah, it's 8/21. Dang, I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's say you came into this live. You was Tinashe, and you watching this live right now, and we looking at performance. Her name ain't up here. How would you feel? I ain't gonna lie. I'd be kind of heated. But YG Marley made it. I don't know who the fuck YG Marley is.
Is he like a reggae singer or something?
Exactly. For you to have to say, is he some would piss me off even more if I was Tinashe. Wow. And I ain't go front. Why is Tinashe even there? Okay, she's Ja Rule status.
And so many more.
Oh, that's YG Marley. That's Lauryn Hill's son.
I know. But other than that, why is he around? Why is he on the performance list?
They had to put him on there to get Lauryn Hill to show up.
You know what? She was like, "Look, that Tinashe broad, Chloe Bailey, yeah, take them off. I need YG Marley on there ASAP."
He looked like AZ from back in the day.
He sure do look like a yellow AZ. Wow. Anyway, so and after this, we gonna go to the comments. But BET, who is owned by Paramount, is currently for sale, I believe. Let's check it out. Let me make sure. Paramount reportedly in talks to sell BET. Paramount renews talks. Let's see what the Hollywood. Let's see Variety. They got some bald headed dude. That's fine. Paramount reportedly in talks to sell BET for $1.6 billion in buyout led by CEO Scott Mills. I gotta be honest, man. BET doesn't seem like it's worth $1 billion of anything now. Back in the day, it did when it was Rap City and Video Soul and Teen Summit, 106 in Park, when it actually had good shows. But now, what is beyond? What even comes?
Do you watch BET?
Hell no.
And that dude in that last picture looked like a character from Guess Who. You remember that game?
Hold on, I know the character you talking about. Hold on.
What? That's I hate when people got the whole middle of that shit going, and they still out here going to get phased for the sides.
Hey, this him right here. His name is Richard.
Yeah, what the hell, bro? Just cut that shit off, bro. Just be bald head.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I don't understand it. Why would I want to walk around with a relic, with a wish?
Like, bro, they be in the barbershop getting that shit faded on the side.
What you mean faded? Like faded up into the and then it got the ring.
If you bald right here, the folks who be bald right here, that they got the hair on the side, they get it lined up, and then sometimes be faded and shit.
Really?
Like, I don't understand that. Yeah.
Hell no, man. Hell no. He sure look like that dude. Let me see. Where we at? Where is it at? The article.
It was
I need to close these out as I go too, because I will get too confused. Cause we be going down too many all right, here go the schedule. This is what I was looking for, the schedule for BET. But yeah, that's him. That's him right there.
Yeah, it definitely look like that, man.
Hold on, let me bring this over. Oh, and this was look at Sam. Sam rocking the same shit.
Damn.
Sam and Richard. Is that the go-to? Like,
what I don't know what that's about, bro. Like, my shit start going away, I'm just gonna cut it off.
I'm done.
Yeah.
For what? I ain't gonna lie. Once it start really receding, like
there's no way I'm be out here like Steve Nate.
Ain't no way. Or like back here, like if it start going, if any the first like noticeable type thing, like the first day my son say something, because my son don't give a fuck. The first day my son be like, "Hey dad, what's are you losing your hair?" I'm be like, "Thank you, son." And I'm going shaving that shit off immediately. Yeah. Not no buzzer neither. I'm talking about razor. I'm razoring it up every day. I don't care how long it take. And I don't care how long it be like this. I could die. And it was still just that little hole. And the doctor was like, "Oh, you know, it's only gonna be that much. Could have put some Beijing on it." I killed myself before I put some Beijing on it.
I ain't rocking no Beijing either.
Dirty bastards. Anyway, now Paramount Global is engaged. Have you seen the people getting beard implants?
That's wild, bro.
Bro, you ain't seen the people getting the beard implants.
No, that's pretty wild. You ain't talking about just the installs. You talking about like actual implants?
They getting implants. They going to Istanbul and getting.
Damn.
But they be doing the installs too. Actually, I was thinking about the installs too, but they actually do. Matter of fact, before I'm a liar, let me make sure. Beard implants. Yeah, there we go. Gemini, come on now. Get the hell out of my way. Here we go. Healthline. I'm sure they're trustworthy. What is a beard implant? A beard implant, or a beard transplant, is just that. Hair is taken from one part of the body and transplanted to the jawline and wherever you need hair to grow.
And that reminded me of this Jackass skit. You ever see that shit? But so on the Jackass episode, bro, I think it was on the movie. So they had this dude thinking that he was gonna be playing a terrorist. So they was gonna dress him up like what they said a jihad guy. So they had him in an outfit, and they had shaved all their pubic hairs off, and they got somebody to glue that shit on his face, bro. And so during the skit, they made him think that somebody started shooting at him for real. So they did this whole skit. And so at the very end, they showed him the video of them shaving their pubes off and him getting pubes installed on his face, bro. Nah,
what did he do?
He was fucking bad, bro. He tried to fight it. But you know, that's part of their show, dog. That was like the wildest shit, man. I'd have been so pissed. I wouldn't have been friends. I wouldn't have been friends with them motherfuckers no more. You can't do shit like that.
I ain't go front. I never understood Jackass, like the appeal of it, because it was like, first off, they was hurting themselves, and then when the pranks they was pulling, like, was pranks like that. You can't be my friend pulling, but like you said, somebody gotta die.
Nah. Well, see, back when I first started watching Jackass, like I had just joined the military, and we had a day room, and that was like the only entertaining show on at this one particular time. They would just play all these episodes, and we'd just be in there watching that shit laughing.
I would have fought all y'all, because I was like, if you don't turn this shit off. So y'all want to see dudes take a stapler and staple their balls to their thigh and get on the bike and go off a ramp. That's what y'all like. Get the fuck out of here. Then we fighting. Okay. So Paramount Global is engaged in exclusive discussions to sell BET in a deal valued at $1.6 billion to $1.7 buyers. That includes BET CEO Scott Mills and Chai Chu, founder of private equity. That's so crazy. They got this channel, and this is the lineup, the schedule. That's the schedule of BET now. You got the neighborhood. What is this? You got the neighborhood, which I'm guessing is that show with what's his name? What's that man's name? Said the Entertainer. So it comes on at 5:36. First off, what the hell do they mean it come on at 5:36?
That's wild.
What you mean? Then the next episode come on at 6:12.
They stuff off.
Then at 6:48. What happened to 6 p.m. 6-7 Central? BET is a piece of shit. Then Tyler Perry, that come on for like 5 hours straight. I could see if it was Martin or Good Times. Nobody wouldn't watch that. Then Tyler Perry's Sisters, 8, 9. Then Martin come on for, okay, that's good. All right, that's fine. That's we got, and they tell you the episodes. All right, that's pretty
dope.
Yeah. Then it comes on all morning. Wow, the whole night is Martin. Then the next morning, Tyler Perry Meet the Browns. That ain't my show, but it was I got some laughs out of Meet the Browns. It's shitty, but Celebrity Family Feud, House of Pain, and Lethal Weapon 1987. Dude,
House of Pain wasn't a bad show. I like House of Pain.
Actually, the Tyler Perry comedy shows was they would have horrible premises, but then it would be funny stuff that happened in the show. Like the actors would save it. But still, though, this is not worth $1 billion or nothing. Now, this is funny, oddly enough, that Tyler Perry was trying to bid for Paramount in October 2023. The company ended up taking down the for sale sign while he was trying to pay for it. And I believe he was trying to pay, let's see, how much was he trying to pay? Let's see, billion. I don't know, but apparently he was trying to pay for it, and then they was like, "Yeah, it's not for sale anymore, you black bastard. Get the hell out of here." And that no wonder they got Herbert up there. And talking about Beijing, look at this.
Yeah,
that's you can see the real hair is right here. And then all of this is non-existent. This is Beijing.
I think it's something in the chemicals of Beijing that make people think that people can't see that. Like once you put Beijing on your head, you automatically don't think nobody else can notice it.
So what you say? What? Correct me if I'm wrong. What you are telling me is Beijing causes brain damage to where you really assume that, and it's kind of like how BBLs work, I'm assuming, and a lot of other plastic surgery procedures where like them women that get them big old lips that be all like Mal and Drake be making, and they think it look good. That was the crazy thing. Going to Miami, all the women, especially on South Beach, of a certain age got it, but then you go to LA, all the women, depending on where you at in LA, got some type of work done in their face, and they be young, and you be like, why?
Like why, bro?
Why? Let's see what's going on here in the chat. We spent a lot of time on the BET, man. I didn't think we was gonna spend that much time on BET at all. I wish it was a way to highlight the chats though.
Hey, I'm a Rich said I haven't watched BET since I was a kid. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I have not watched it. Let me see if I can get this chat highlighter thing working real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. I think I should.
Let me see what's going on in here. Anthony T. Park, what up, bruh? See, you can hit him up in here.
All right. So let's see.
Let's go to the top of these comments.
Yo,
I don't think people really feeling Tyler behind that shit. I think people really upset.
What you mean?
Just like fake Black Tyler, like people just talking about pretty much fuck Tyler.
I can't really rock with it like that on that note. On F her like that, cause she ain't from here.
Yeah, Pretty Mimi said, yeah, I'm good on Tyla. Well, anybody said fuck Tyla, it's just like they good on her.
Oh, I was like, damn, y'all ice cold up in here. I done stretched the screen out. All right, there we go. Wait, did they put a ad on top of the ad?
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, bro, something done happened on the Oh, my dumb ass. I put the wrong link on here. Oh, for the chat. And then so it's showing actual ads where the chat pot supposed to be.
Ah.
Yeah, it be like this sometimes. All right, here you go. There we go. I got it working. Let's see who in the house. D Fire. What's the business? That was who you was talking about earlier, huh?
I believe so.
All right, let's move on. Because I went way over talking about the Lauryn Hill stuff. I just found out Lauryn Hill tried to tell us they were scammers on her album on Miseducation. I forgot the song. I'll try to find out and tell y'all next live. Appreciate you.
You got the screen hidden still?
Oh, yeah, I have moved that out the way. All right, here we go. Let me go back over here. And let's move. That BET stuff was only let us last like 5 minutes. All right, next up, let's talk about have you heard Eminem new song?
I did hear it. I heard it once though. It sounded pretty dope.
So this song, he has a verse that's talking about he was number one, and we gonna go to Genius. But not saying that he was number one, but as far as the top 5 list that Billboard did, they was like, yo, how you got me number 5 and you got who I watched above me in number 1, which was Jay-Z. Tobey.
Which Eminem did kill Jay-Z on that Renegade song.
Yeah, he did.
He snapped on that shit.
Tobey.
Like Eminem could rap though. He could rap.
Eminem can rap. He's a rippity rapper. And somebody in the poll said that he was just kind of funny. Like he's more of a funny kind of rapper. But let's get into his verse.
Yeah, let's see.
Now that first verse was somebody had also said it's crazy that he called this song Tobey.
Yeah, when I first saw the title, I thought that Tobey, I don't know how to say his last name, the dude from Houston though. I thought that he was on it or something.
I didn't know what it was about. Oh, that dude with the gold grill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it had something to do with. I figured it had something to do with Spider-Man or whatever because of the original.
Yeah, and that's when I realized, like once I heard the hook, I was like, okay, that's what they talking about.
So it's saying Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me, I must have got bit by a goat, which is cool. Which is a dope line. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire the most. Spitfire, bitch. I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you were sick. You were misdiagnosed. That's a dope line. I'm dope and you'll never have this high a dose. That's dope. My estate's in the building and bitch, I done slept on more floors than the Empire State. My estate's in the building. I slept on more floors than Empire State building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Okay. Ain't feeling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be pissed at me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on the list than me. And if you look at the top 5 rappers list that they have, which I have over here.
And I'm pretty sure that if Eminem was on a song with any of them people, he would have crushed them.
So they had Eminem at number 5. Then they had Tupac. Then they had Nas.
Okay.
He hasn't done well. He
hasn't killed Nas. I don't recall them ever being on a song together.
Kendrick Lamar. They was on that one song.
Okay.
And then Jay-Z was number 1. Now, this song he was on with Kendrick Lamar had Drake and a bunch of other people on there, right? If I remember correctly.
And Eminem actually, but not saying that he still wouldn't have been talking about him, but he actually gave Kendrick Lamar props. He was like, he wanted to see if he was writing his own raps, and he said that he found out he was.
Yeah.
So he respect Kendrick.
So the only person I could think of, because he didn't kill him on that song, he made that beat too for Pac on that horrible project where they was putting Pac verses over other people's stuff. So the only person I could see that he was talking about was Jay-Z. Now, I'm gonna ask you this: is Eminem a better rapper than Jay-Z? And I'm talking about just flat foot, no questions asked. You had to pick. You on the line, guns to your head. Who's a better rapper, Jay-Z or Eminem?
So the rapper, when you say rapper, are you talking about like
no?
Like
I'm
talking
about a person whose job is to get on the microphone and spit raps and make songs.
Jay-Z.
No differentiating. Jay-Z. I have to agree. It's Jay-Z. And the only reason I had to really sit and think. Because I ain't go front. That Marshall Mathers LP was crazy. Slim Shady LP was crazy. I ain't really messing with nothing after that. And then for Jay-Z, the Black Album is pretty much, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty much flawless. The only song I don't like is Lucifer, and that ain't for the musical reasons. That's for a whole nother reason I don't like that song. Everything else about that song, I used to just put that CD in. When the Black Album came out, I would just let it play, skip Lucifer and finish, and then go back and restart it all whole again. Taking all the personal stuff out, blah, 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 Jay-Z is no choice. Matter of fact, who is Eminem better than, as far as like, is Eminem better than Nas? Let's go down this list. Is Eminem better than Nas?
I can't say that he is. As far as just if you call a rapper. Now the reason I have a hard time saying these things is because I think technically, like when it comes to technical skills of writing a rap, metaphors, double entendres, like most people just rap and they put the very last word. That's the only word that rap. Eminem be rapping, his should be rhyming like the last 6 words. So he's technically a technician of rap. He's dope. Fire. It'd be hard for anybody to beat him. If they had to go battle for battle, like Eminem had to prepare 5/16s to go against Jay-Z 5/16s. I think it'd be a hard time for anybody to beat Eminem in that sense. But when you start talking about like people creating songs, and then Eminem don't rap about stuff that's like relatable. You can't really relate to what he be talking about, killing his mom and random stuff like that, like smashing his mom. He's like, I'm sorry, Puff, give a fuck if this chick is my own mother. I still fuck her with no rubber. Like that's pretty wild to say. I get what he was trying to say, but that's pretty wild to say.
So let's go to the polls, because somebody mentioned that, and they were like, you know what? Eminem is a comedic rapper. His serious stuff is unrelatable outside of addiction talk that he have that some people may be able to relate to. But other than that, he just saying funny stuff. How do you feel about that statement?
It's like he was always talking stuff about the boy bands back in the day. His videos made it even more comical. So yeah, I get why they say that for sure.
So let's see.
And it's more the culture speak, because you just can't relate as well.
Thank you. And he grew up, even though he grew up around black people, his household was not black people. So that's completely different from you going outside being around something and then you being of something, like where you sleep at night and wake up to, and what raised you is what's going to be you. You can acquire additional stuff, cultural stuff later on, but his core is what was taught to him as he was young. Now, I asked everybody, what, did you have something you was going to say?
I was going to ask you, the better question may be, if somebody told you got to pick the top 5 rappers and you have to battle against them in a rap, and if you lose, you die, who would you choose to pick to try to rap against?
Who would I choose to that one dope? So you telling me to pick 5 whack rappers?
No, the top 5 list that we just saw between Kendrick, Jay-Z, Nas.
I got to rap against them. or they got to rap
One of
for
them-
me to save my life?
No, you got to rap against them. Which one do you think you had a better chance of beating? Not that because it wouldn't be any of them.
I'm spanking Nas. All right.
You pick Nas.
I'm spanking because the thing is this: like Jay-Z, when it comes to rapping and stuff, and the reason I said take out all that stuff because of course there are different, it's levels, it's different genres, it's different types, it's different styles. Like if you was to put Eminem in a battle against Gucci, what is the battle about? Because Gucci might watch Eminem very easily depending on what this whole battle about. What is they beef about? Why they mad? Gucci might watch. Eminem could do all the and Gucci say 3 lines that's just fucking gangster like white boy XYZ, and it's like, wow, you had no. I don't even know why you got in a battle with Gucci. Like, what were you thinking? Because Gucci really watched him on Mariah Carey's what's that song? Obsessed.
They was on a song together. I definitely didn't know that.
This is one of Gucci's greatest, features.
Am
First
I forgetting
off,
about it?
You might be. You don't remember this song that was her diss against Eminem?
Oh.
Where she dressed like him and everything in the video?
Yeah.
And then Gucci went hard on the first track, on the first part.
I forgot about that.
And this ain't even going with Gucci on it.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
But Gucci,
that's wild.
Gucci verse though was insane.
I was like,
so just like Pinocchio, and shouting, man, he don't got you no more. So just like Pinocchio, his nose don't grow.
I definitely forgot about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. First off, Gucci staying here. Gucci dissed Jay-Z, Eminem, whole bunch of people at his peak when he was Gucci. Nobody threw nothing back. And
problems.
Of course, a lot of people could say, "Oh, Gucci ain't on their levels." Da, 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 da. Sure. If the top rapper is throwing rocks at you and you don't say nothing back, you scared to me, buddy.
Hey, Toy said, "Yo, not you spanking Nas." She was like, "Don't sleep on QB Nas."
Look, I'm all right. I gotta tell people this because and we might lose some subs or whatever. I have sit and listened to Illmatic. I've sit and listened to it with headphones on because people told me, you need to do it in the New York to get the New York feel. Headphones, you know what I'm saying? Next time I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go downtown so I can be around a bunch of tall buildings. But I listened to it and it ain't hard to tell it's my favorite song. It's the last song on the album. All the other songs I'm listening to it and he telling the stories and he going in and stuff, blah blah. And I'm trying to see what everybody is talking about, how he the best, and I'm not from New York, so I'm not I've read articles, I done watched the videos about how when Illmatic dropped, it painted what New York was. Nas was the illest. He was saying that I'm half man, half amazing. I heard all the stuff. I was not wowed. I sit really in confusion of what I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? It was not that it was whack at all. It's just
right
now.
It didn't hit for you.
It didn't hit for me. Now, Ether, I'm talking about. He did all of the stuff. He was everything they said he was. I bought Stillmatic. Not Stillmatic, but what was his next one? Not Nostradamus. Well, it was written. It was written. I got Nostradamus, which most of his fans say is his most horrible album. I liked it because the beats, that's when he was really trying to pop and go, they said, no, look, you need to make some money. Just get my favorite Nas song outside of Ain't Hard to Tell, Sushi Wally. I don't know what to tell anybody.
Hey, Uchi Wally was popping though, man.
I wonder.
Oh
no! It Made You Look. I'm sorry, Made You Look is also one of my,
that was hard.
Oh, I'm lying. His last couple of albums actually with is it Hit Boy? I ain't gonna lie. These last 2 albums I have been listening to. These he done got better with time, aged like wine for me. So I liked his last 2 projects that he did. And that one, the project before that, when he had Khaleesi's dress on his lap, I forgot he had a song featuring Amy Winehouse, and that's still in my playlist too. But that's why I said I watch Nas, because I don't know. It's like whatever his super skill supposed to be doing is supposed to be. I don't.
Storytelling is his.
He ain't better than Project Pat telling stories.
No.
Somebody fight me in the comments about that.
I agree with that.
I'll go song for song
Pat,
with you on some storytelling with Project Pat. Please.
Project Pat is pretty dope.
Please.
Is Project Pat in your top 5?
Juicy J
top 10.
Project Pat
Juicy J in top 5?
He is. And people who then don't know all they shit all the way back to 1991 gonna be like, what the fuck is you talking about? If you ain't been listening to 666 back when it was on tapes, you ain't gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm talking about old Juicy. I ain't talking about 2010 Bands to Make a Dance and Beyond Gucci. I'm talking about 2009 Chronicles of the Juice Man and previous Juicy, when he had a bajillion styles, a bajillion flows. Now Project Pat is in a special list for me because Getty Green is arguably one of the greatest albums of all time. It's in my top 10 greatest albums. And then Mr. Don't Play is right there. He dropped Getty Green and Mr. Don't Play back to back, both classics, no skippables. There's nothing to skip. He put, and what's so crazy about Mr. Don't Play, he put Chicken Head first, and then the rest of the album was straight gangster shit.
You talking about did I tell you? Did I ever say so? The Project Pat Chicken Head song is how the whole Chicken Head dance started in St. Louis. I literally was there when that shit was going on. So the Chicken Head song would come on in the clubs back then. And this when I was heavy in the clubs in St. Louis back then. Yeah. And Moses walking around doing like the whoop whoop chicken whoop whoop chicken head. So then it just started morphing into like everybody just hitting that shit all different.
Wow.
And that's what it started from. Project Pat Chicken Head song.
What more can I say? And once again, back to Gucci. Project Pat is Gucci's favorite rapper. And a matter of fact, it's a lot of rappers of the Gucci-esque background. Project Pat is their favorite rapper. I grew up off of, like, Project Pat was my whole 11th, 12th grade of kicking it. All right. Shout out to Project Pat. Now, this was funny about this post. Back to Eminem. And I said, what y'all think about Eminem's new track? Make sure you go to the community tab. There's always some fuckery abound there to get into as far as asking questions and stuff. And this was the post. It said, ain't feeling your top 5 favorite rappers. This was the lyric. How rappers already ripped can be higher up on the list than me. Eminem's new song on the Tobey or whatever. And this was the top 5 list. And people, I was surprised. I was really shocked about the amount of comments that was that popped up. So some people said Case 666 says, I wonder if that got to do speaking of Project Pat, they had a group called Killer Clan Craze, I believe, or whatever. So it's funny he got that name. Anyway, with Scan Man and I forgot the third member. Anyway, Jay-Z definitely shouldn't be there. So I agree, is what this person said.
Damn.
Of course, 11 replies. It goes with Hope is the GOAT. Eminem is the best. Nas is the most lyrical. What lyrics though? Eminem is the best what? Pac is the epitome. What? This person is not really going into details. And Kendrick shouldn't be in the list. I'm going to have to disagree. Biggie should definitely. Biggie my number 1. All time.
How is Biggie not in this list?
He
ain't
number 6.
Material. But he ain't have enough material though. He only came out technically with like 2 albums.
They put him at number 6, but Biggie is number 1. Like Biggie is and we got to do a video about why
he ain't have enough material. That's the only reason
what material. The material he dropped was enough.
It was definitely fire.
It was enough. Ready to Die and Life After Death. To this day, I can go back and listen to and feel fulfilled. It's
but how many tracks was that? Let's see.
So that was, let's see, Ready to Die track list. That was So that was 17 songs. And just even, dude, just me looking at it. First, before we even go into the amount, forget the amount. Let's look at the songs, bro. Machine Gun Funk, one of my personal favorite songs. One More Chance. Juicy. Big Papa. Unbelievable. Things Done Change. I like that song. Warning.
That was ridiculous.
Interlude. We don't need that. Everyday Struggle is my favorite Biggie Small song.
Really?
Of all time. I know that song front to back. I can rap it right now. I used to listen to it on repeat in my pretty great life while I'm listening to this dude talk about living a horrific life of smelling crack smoke, making his brain feel so strange as he bagging it up to sell and doing all this stuff. I would listen to it. To this day, I can't listen to that song once. It's like Lay's potato chips. Easy Mo B, one of the greatest producers of all time, laced this album. He laced that song. I hear it in my head. Respect. That beat is so sickening. And that's the last time we heard Diana King. She had that Fly Guy song that was on the Bad Boys soundtrack. And then this song completely wiped off the earth. I hope Diddy didn't do something to her. Suicidal Thoughts. Crazy song. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Martin used to say that on Martin.
He did.
And from this, he was give me the loot, give me the loot. Ready to Die, great. The What? Method Man.
That was dope. That's a fire record. This is all heat. This is definitely all heat.
Me and my bitch, friend of mine, Suicidal Thoughts, it kind of looped around. It went this way and then Unbelievable and then Suicidal Thoughts. What a way to end the album. What a way to end. I remember listening, so I was like, hold up. Wait, and then you got Puffy on the Hello, Big. He was like, this dude took himself out. Is that it? So you just want to drop one album, that's it? Because how you gonna come back from this? I thought this was gonna be the only Big. At 15 years old, I was like, well, I guess this is a great album. I guess he just didn't have the plans for a career. He wants to end himself. So this is technically 16 songs if you take out that interlude.
And then he knew the Ready to Die. He killed himself at the end and Life After Death. That's fire.
Life After Death.
Like that, all the thought that went into that as well.
So then you got Life After Death. Track list. They up here giving us real what we need to do for Life After Death. Then we get a double LP. And I gotta be honest, Pac fans are gonna be mad. And I literally have Wu-Tang tatted on me, and other Wu-Tang fans may be mad. This is the greatest double album of all time. Right here. It's Ready to Die. There's no greater one. And then it is followed by Wu-Tang, and then the rest is dribble, because you like it or not, All Eyes on Me should have been one album. They mixed in great songs with a bunch of filler, and it should not have been 2 discs. Fight with me in the comments. But let's get this. Life After Death intro, dope. Somebody's Gotta Die. I Go and You Gotta Go. Hypnotize. They used to play this on repeat in the little teeny bopper club I was in. They would play Hypnotize back to back. Kick in the Door, DJ Premier, killing it.
That shit was hard.
Killing it. Fuck You Tonight. That song right there is the most maybe perverted song. You got Diddy in the background with R. Kelly. Ain't no telling what type of pervertery was going on.
And one of the most plausible lines that ever existed was in this song sang by Chaos. Remember, he was like, B.I.G., bring that ass to me. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, bro.
Wow.
I remember being a kid, like, wait a minute, bro. Pause wasn't out back then, but I was like, what the hell was that?
I got to be honest with you. I know this because I listened to it at one time. Never listen to it again. I couldn't even quote that to you because I don't like R&B tracks on my shit. I want to hear motherfuckers getting killed and drug dealing. I'm not here for no R&B loving shit when I'm listening to my rap music. Last Day, one of my favorite. I Love the Dough, also not one of my favorites. What's Beef? Probably that's my top 3 favorite songs on here. Interlude, Don't Care About. Well, was this the interlude where he be like, B.I.G. is making this crank? Oh no, that's the yeah, I think
was that the one he was smashing somebody in that interlude, wasn't he?
That might
what song came next?
That was the last CD because this was More Money, More Problems.
That's a hit, bro. Like that's a fire record, bro.
I got a story to tell. One of the greatest stories of smashing an NBA player's wife ever.
Now that is my favorite Biggie song.
Yes, Notorious stuff.
Oh, that him and Bone, they was killing.
To this day, I still
was...
remember the first time. It was this dude. He had
a
a brand new Benz, came to the house to pick up my friend, and he had the CD, and all I heard was, "It's Bone and Biggie B." I was like, "What the fuck is that?" He was like, "This is Biggie new shit." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
I'm gonna have to play this album later on tonight.
Miss You, another, which is my favorite. Most fans say they don't like their song with him and Lil Kim singing. Love It. Back to Cali, 10 Crack Commandments. Player Hater, one of my favorite songs. I seen this as a karaoke classic. Nasty Boy, I like that. Sky's the Limit. Very
Sky's the Limit was a fire song.
Look,
this is an amazing record.
So this goes back to what I was telling you. You said he don't have enough. His catalog wasn't big enough. These two albums are still put onable today. What more do you want? Everybody talk about Illmatic as a classic, but I'm not good. Who riding around bumping Illmatic? It was mixed horribly. And I don't know Wu-Tang mixed horribly neither. RZA wanted it to sound like that.
Yeah.
It ain't hard to tell. It's a horrible mix. I'm sorry. I love the song. The beat is dope. And I'm not even the mixed bad DJ Vlad type person. What I'm trying to say is this sounds like today, right now, quality wise. Like you put this in and it's like, oh, if you never heard these two albums and they came out today, you would be like, oh wow, that's some retro. They making retro music.
Biggie would have got canceled with this album though. Remember that? Oh no, was it the Beef song? He was like, "Don't you know my nigga got to fucking kidnap kids,
smash them throw them over
the bridge."
I ain't gonna lie, as possible as that was, I respected that line. I was like, I don't never want to run in the gutter because this guy is not. He doesn't have it all the way there. Because he didn't say he do it. He said that was the same level of Ray J saying, "I'm gonna send my booty goons after you." Ray J didn't do it.
That was one of the wildest interviews ever.
So in my mind, if you got a booty goon on your team, that means that you are ruthless enough to not even care. They was like, look, sometimes people got to get violated in the back.
But not with the kids. Not with the kids.
Look, all right, you owe a gangster money. You got Ray J's regular booty goons and you got Gutter. They know where your kids stay. The booty goon said he ain't gonna touch your kids. Who money you paying back first? The dude that got Gutter on his squad or the regular booty goon?
I'm gonna go ahead and pay Gutter first.
Thank you. You need one on your squad. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying Gutter is a good person. I'm saying if you in a criminal world of activity to even being around some people named Gutter and Ray J talking about booty, then what team you want to be on? I'm on Gutter team. I'm sorry. If I'm making bad decisions, I might as well make the worst decision and be on Gutter's team. Anyway, Eminem is so Eminem is definitely not better than Biggie. To anybody that really want to talk about this, I don't care about no rippity rappity. He can rap fast and he rhyme shit from here to over here, and he ain't touching Big. You want to know how I know he ain't touching Big? Because if a girl get in my car, I can put on Big and still smash that night. If a girl get in my car and I put on Eminem, she might block me in the car. I might drop off. She might say, I had a great time. Can't wait to talk to you again. Thanks. I'm riding around with Toy Soldier playing in the background. Get home, text her, I made it home, and Green Bubble.
Might be.
So if Eminem go fuck me up getting to some girls, why the fuck, how am I make him my greatest rapper?
What is your favorite Eminem song? Do you have one?
Just Lose It. Just Lose
For
It.
real?
I'll go crazy. I'll go, baby. It's Friday. It's my day. That song is dope.
Mine would be between Superman and then Role Model. Because when I first heard of Eminem, like when I first heard Slim Shady, I ain't like that shit at all. I was like, this is trash.
Yeah. I
thought it was complete trash. I was like, who the fuck, what is this? Then when he dropped Role Model, I was like, whoa, this dude is spitting.
Now, I need everybody to realize, you see what song I just chose? I know he got way better rippity-rappity songs than that. I don't give a damn. That song is catchy and he say some funny shit and I like it. And the video was insanely funny. Cause I can't go to sleep listening to Eminem. I can't ride around listening to Eminem. I'm not going grocery shopping and listening to Eminem. I don't know what the hell go pop up. This man was on on LSD and all sorts of other substances that had his songs was very crazy.
Hey, that Superman track, I would still bump that. And he was snapping on that shit. His lyrically, he was going in on that shit. Like,
I understand. He said he can't be a captain, save him. But I'm gonna be honest, it's a very Drake-ish kind of song to me. I don't have no time to be crying about, I'm getting used and I'm not gonna be here for you. No, I listen to proactive songs. I listen to songs like, look, either me and my homeboy sitting or not, because if not, we leaving. I need them kind of songs. I need songs like, that's what I'm listening to. I couldn't never, any song where I felt like a dude was whining over a girl, immediately cut off. Because cry yourself to sleep without putting it on a record. Okay, like the rest of us normal people. I don't want to hear you expressing that. Then why I'm gonna listen to a song go remind me of me getting my heart broke?
Damn.
Why?
That shit.
I don't feel no retribution. Ain't like, oh, you tell him. No, it's like, damn, I was a bitch ass nigga like that at that time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Forget that.
Superman 5.
Superman, I don't like Eminem's beats neither. I know his beats when I hear him, and I don't like his beats either. And that's very, except for that Just Lose It. I remember I had went to where I went. I was in Berlin, not Berlin. I was in Germany somewhere, and I had got me a drink. This is back when I used to drink alcohol. I don't drink no more, but when I did, I used to love the airport because you just get drunk first thing in the morning. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, nigga. I'm drinking, listening to Just Lose It in my headphones. And just
that's why I definitely wasn't expecting you to say that song.
That song just go hard. Anyway, and but that lets you know. And Eminem is talented. He just ain't beating Biggie.
No, he definitely not beating Biggie.
Tupac is Eminem, and this is a very good conversation. Because remember you asked earlier, technical and all of that stuff, blah, blah. Technically, of course, who ain't really kind of beating Pac? Because Pac wasn't that kind of rapper.
Technically, but Eminem is not touching Pac.
Why? Is it because you don't want to get canceled by the chat?
No, it's because Pac is Pac. Like, Pac got some, I don't know, like Pac is I don't know, was it marketing? I don't know what it is, but Pac is very, very solid in my life as far as all his music.
All right, so let's let's go over to the lyrical miracle point.
No, we ain't talking about lyrical. I can't, because lyrically, if it was a battle rap with who got the best bars right here, we finna write a battle. No, Pac would lose that. But it's all of the weight of Pac's songs. The source of his, like, not the source, but the content of his songs. That's what it is.
I'm gonna make this very easy, and for any Drake fans out here, this is what Kendrick's trying to say. He put it, what Brisk is saying can be wrapped up in one word: culture. Pac is 100% of the culture. So Pac just talking about shit we go through from experience of it is going to sound better than somebody that sit and got a protractor to make their raps. You see what I'm saying? It's all about if it's something is other culture, it's going to, that's just like with Project Pat. Project Pat is from Memphis. Memphis is 3 hours away from Arkansas. And Pat rapped about being in prison or jail with dudes from Little Rock. Project Pat rapped stuff that we was doing in Little Rock, but they was doing it in Memphis too. It was the same. So for me, it touches Pac. It ain't too much stuff that Project Pat can't say because it's a shared experience, right? Same thing with Pac versus Eminem. Eminem could rippity rap all day, but Eminem will even tell you this: he's still a visitor. And when I say a visitor, M will tell you this, and people try to get all like, it's what is about racing? Just look up Eminem interviews. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Let him explain it to you because he understands it himself, and you'll understand why Eminem can't be better than Pac. Even if technically on some rippity rappity type stuff, because I'm be honest, I've never heard Pac do a rippity rap ever, but I done heard him go
except
off.
Except for on a song where he tried on a song with Method Man and Redman,
because he didn't have no choice.
Yep.
Because
I think that's the numbers on there. But like, if it was a versus, like if Tupac had on Shed So Many Tears, there's nothing that Eminem has that can give
nothing that's going to beat Shed So Many Tears. Nothing.
Hail Mary. It's so many.
It's not one song that Eminem has. Do you know how much it would hurt my heart? And I want y'all to understand this. Nothing Eminem has against nothing on Me Against the World. Nothing. Nothing. Now, Eminem has a plethora of songs that would whoop What's Your Phone Number off of All Eyes on Me.
I can't stand that song. That's the worst. That song should have never came out, bro.
It was somebody in the comments that want to box over over our hatred of What's Your Phone Number.
That song is trash.
I'm talking about it was hella. You could tell that was one of the songs that was like they said they need one more song for the CD just to fill it up. I got What's Your Phone Number. I thought we erased that. No, we still got it. Well, I guess things happen for a reason. Yeah, we're gonna put that trash on it.
That song was terrible, bro.
Other than that song, nothing Pac has made. And it hurts my heart that I can't give Just Lose It any wins against Pac. It's nothing. Nah. Except for What's Your Phone Number. And that's not even a real battle.
That's all, man. That's all right. I'm just replaying that shit in my head. All I'm hearing is why is he rapping on that?
And I think it's Morris Day and the Time fans and Minneapolis Sound and Prince Funk fans that's really got the issue with that. This is because, Casey was coked out when he sung that chord. We went over the list. All right, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, or Kendrick?
Oh, I got Kendrick.
Why? Cause both. Now let's be honest. Both. Cause Marshall Mathers is a conceptual like kind of album. Like he does come with like he does the album is cohesive type thing. Kendrick does the same. Kendrick can rippity rap. He can do the things where the rhymes be matching up everywhere. Eminem could do all of the same stuff.
First, when it comes to Kendrick, he got the greatest album for me is To Pimp a Butterfly. Kendrick,
the greatest, but it's the greatest album of hip hop or rap or just.
Well, I can't say of all time because like stuff in the 90s and shit, that's a whole different level over there. Of now, Eminem has nothing that could get with To Pimp a Butterfly to me. Nothing at all.
So let me think. I'm gonna be honest, all right. And anyone that wants to berate me in the comments, you are welcome to. I will accept it. I welcome it. Actually, I probably deserve it. Kendrick didn't really. I always knew he was, dope and talented and stuff, but I didn't recognize Kung Fu Kenny until Euphoria. I'm gonna be very honest with a lot of people. And it is Euphoria, then 616 LA, and Meet the Grams. Not Like Us is a banger and stuff, and but no. Those three songs, and I just told him I done went back and started listening to old Kenny because before Euphoria, I'd have been like, I think they might be equal. Cause you saw how I came in with they make concept albums. I can say because I didn't really sit down and really listen to Kendrick like that. And even with Eminem, he be rippity rappity. Marshall Mathers was just I ain't have kind of no choice. I really liked that album and stuff, and he was just at the top of that time. Ain't too many other Eminem albums I really mess like that. I like the Encore and stuff, but there's only 1-2 songs I like. Anyway, and that's a horrible album according to, not horrible, but not one of his best by his fan base. Anyway, but Kendrick, once I heard Euphoria, I'm gonna be honest. I saw him taking down the most hated figure in music in my world ever. And when I was listening to how he was doing it, I was like, this ain't no Meek Mill situation. This ain't no Pusha T kind of did it, but not like this. And I was like, this dude is otherworldly when how he did this. Like, and it's made me go back and listen to his albums. And it pushed Kendrick up into. It's in my top 10 now. He can't be in my top 5 because, like you said, my top 5 is full of 90s shit and 90s people, and there's a lot of nostalgia connected to it. But it went from him and Eminem to Eminem could not touch Kenny. Matter of fact, I would love to see them go at a battle with each other to see how it
that would be a
out.
good one. That would be a good one, but I think Kendrick will win.
He's going. I don't see nobody beating Kendrick, bro. Like on some battle stuff. This was insane, bro. This was insane. So Eminem's bar about that. I get it. I forgot Jay-Z. So
I thought we started with Jay-Z.
Yeah, did we go deep? Like as far as
we ain't go deep, but we talked about the fact that.
Oh yeah, we did. So yeah, Eminem's line or whatever, nice controversy stuff. Blah 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 blah. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna listen to your album, okay? Because I don't give a damn. I ain't listened to the last one, didn't listen to the one before, and I also think that Machine Gun Kelly killed him in a little battle. Cause that kill shot was just a bunch of rippity rap rippity rap when Machine Guns Kelly's was catchy, short, to the point, and he was kind of like Goliath versus the Giant. He threw the stone at the Giant, and the only reason a Giant won, in my opinion, is he rippity rap that I didn't care about, and all his fans said, he killed him, but I just heard a bunch of rippity rap. And I gotta be honest. I'm gonna be very honest right now. With me saying rippity rap the way I don't even really value rippity rap like that. Like you could be a rippity rapper and not impress me.
Man, it's funny. I almost forgot Machine Gun Kelly rap for a minute because he's doing that rock and roll stuff now, and it's wild. I got a crazy story about Machine Gun Kelly. So this dude I know out in Dallas, he go by the Guitar Slayer. He was playing backup guitar for Machine Gun Kelly. So me and my boy, we was out on tour around this time. So we went to Vegas, and we was like in Machine Gun Kelly limos and stuff, like driving around in him. He had 3 shows to do that night. Yeah. And so we were rolling around in them. And so the one show we was going to, it was in the back of it was a spot called the Barbershop in LA. In Vegas. Yeah. And so we was out there looking cool and shit with sunglasses on. It was kind of dark. And then we walking up in the back of that shit. And next thing you know, I couldn't see because there's people in front of me. It was a big ass step. I tried to put my foot over it, tripped on the step in front of everybody and failed. Like I couldn't even hide it. I couldn't fake it. I was like, damn. What's her name? Megan Fox? Yeah. She was there, everything. I was like, but I played it cool.
Did they point and laugh at you?
People was laughing and shit. I just was like, hell yeah, I definitely bust my ass.
No, I'm talking about like Megan and Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, okay.
No, they was in front of shit. And that shit was funny.
And I need to follow up with this and let y'all know that I don't think Machine Gun Kelly is a good rapper. I just like that song and thought it was a good song, and it was better than the reply that Kill Shot was. I remember sitting and listening to Kill Shot and was like, I didn't care after the first 30 seconds. I know you about to rippity rap. I don't care. All right, so that was Eminem. And that was actually supposed to be the last story, but we are going to wrap this up with Luke. Now, Luke spoke on Rick Ross and the Drake beef. He went on his live yesterday or the day before yesterday, and he was kind of, he referred to Drake as Mr. Drake a bunch of times, which I guess was out of some respect, but he let me see where it said in here.
You see me on live, don't call me. Can you guys hear me? When you, Mr. Drake, like the post, you just inserted yourself into violence toward Mr. Ross and his crew.
Now that's the majority. After that, he kind of went into that's the main. I'm shocked that I actually landed on exactly what I was trying to look for. So the overall point that he was making in this was Ross going up there, he shouldn't have got touched. And even if he did get touched, Drake shouldn't have liked the post because that's Drake co-signing it. He also went furthermore after this was you liking that post everybody already was thinking you had something to do with it, but now you liking that post is saying, not only do I'm cool with y'all thinking I got something to do with it, I'm glad it happened, whether I had something to do with it or not, which just all creates this thing. And then he kept going back he went to reiterate about Pac and Biggie, how he didn't want this to turn into that, because that's what it could turn into. And in the majority of the end was, don't come to Miami with that BS. Basically your past can be revoked by you. You know what I'm saying? Which, I'm be honest, I want to say he's had a few I can revoke passes to Miami type conversations. I'm not sure how that happened, or if he fulfilled the blocking of passage through Miami without check-ins. But he brings up the point of Drake co-signing that liking that post about the whole thing. Do you feel like I said, he keeps going back to the Biggie and Pac. Do you feel now, before this happened, did you think it could get to some Biggie Pac stuff? And I would like to reiterate, Biggie and Pac, that was more of some magazine stuff. Pac got killed for messing with the wrong dude that night when he kicked old buddy ass on the Vegas stuff. And yeah, Puffy had some stuff going on in the background too, but Pac wouldn't have got killed that night if he hadn't whooped dude's ass. Biggie, on the other hand, Puff probably would have had Biggie took out himself anyway. This was just a great cover up for him. That's my opinion. That's on the Hateration Nation Patreon opinions that we have back there. But did you feel it would get to some physicality occurring before this? And do you feel like this is physicality now? Meaning line has been crossed. If you do feel that means you feel like Drake has something to do with it. And do you feel like Drake has something to do with it? And now, is there retribution owed in American soil now? So
I thought it could have just been a regular happenstance, some Drake stands, but then people start pointing out maybe with the Hell Angels dudes. I never thought that like Drake was gonna go up and swing on Ross or Kendrick or nothing like that. But he do roll with some people who are about that life, whether it's the Hell's Angels or whomever. But I never thought that it was going to even get to the beef level. But now that it is, and then he is right. Once Drake liked that post, so you is cool with that. Like I don't know if Ross going to be about that life with him if he ever come to Miami. I'm assuming Drake go to Miami to do shows. Drake going to go to Miami again. Is Ross going to swing on him next time you see him? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be nothing like that. Is he going to do something in the background? I don't know. I don't know if Ross is a gangster like that. I don't know much about him.
Well, I will say this. Ross whooped DJ Vlad's ass, which is why DJ Vlad and I will...
like he whooped his ass like for real?
Yes.
Like hands on him?
So that's why DJ Vlad got the equipment to start his show, because this is real talk. This is like... This is real talk. So
oh shit.
Let's see. We gonna go to a video.
Okay, guys, so peep this. Twitter has launched an all-out virtual war against DJ Vlad and promptly wants him canceled. The Vlad TV host made some misleading comments about Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan last month that didn't sit right with Royce the 5'9". Consequently, the Bad Meets Evil MC took the time to make sure Vlad knew how he felt. In a more recent Instagram video, Royce explained he still wanted an apology from Vlad, but Vlad said he would only publicly apologize to Farrakhan if he was able to sit down with him and tell him directly to his face.
And I did a video telling him...
He added he didn't expect Vlad to understand why Farrakhan is important to so many black people, but he insisted he be respected. He also scoffed at the notion Farrakhan would ever sit down with Vlad for an interview.
Not only are you not...
Easy acts of violence. In 2008, Vlad sued Ross to the tune of $4 million for allegedly launching a brutal attack on him at the Ozone Awards in Houston. He suffered a cut that required 7 stitches below one of his eyes, 3 facial fractures, a corneal abrasion, and possible permanent nerve damage. 2 years later, a judge awarded Vlad $300,000. On Tuesday, September 22nd.
Damn! Go back and play. Hold on, play that again. All the shit they said.
I'm gonna find
Damn.
I'm gonna try to find something that
Rose out here putting hands on people like that.
Let's see. And now it's saying why they jumped Vlad, but he did put hands on Vlad. Vlad said that himself. Like Ross actually put hands. Now I don't know if he said that so the lawsuit could go smooth or whatever, but it wasn't. He was like his bodyguards, like the ones that picked me up, but then Ross went to work. All right, here we go.
Could have been, yeah, because if I get jumped by Rick Ross bodyguards, I'm definitely gonna say Ross did it so I can get paid.
All right, so check this out. A disc jockey claims hip hop singer. I hate when they say hip hop singer. Hip hop singer Rick Ross lured him to a meeting and had him viciously beat him because the DJ had revealed that Ross, a so-called gangster rapper, had worked as a jail guard. Vlad LeBlanc, I can't pronounce that, demands $2 million. Oh, he only got $300,000. Wow, I'd be pissed the fuck off for permanent bodily injuries plus punitive damages in his federal lawsuit. The DJ says he suffered a corneal abrasion, 3 fractured bones in his face, and needed 7 stitches near his eye after the August 10th beating at the Ozone Awards at the Houston Hotel in Houston. He claims Ross orchestrated the attack because Ross, who painstakingly created his public persona to be that of a major drug dealer and gangster, in reality is a former correctional officer. DJ Vlad, an established and respected member of the music community, false, hosts the hip hop news website, which commented upon these facts, which circulated planning. With circulated planning, Ross lured DJ Vlad to a meeting for the purpose of obtaining retribution. At the meeting, Rick Ross's entourage of thugs carried out Ross's wishes in his presence and severely beat DJ Vlad, causing permanent bodily injury. Vlad says that in July, while reporting on Ross's history as a jail guard, he posted on his website a photo of Ross in the oh, that's where that came from. I didn't know he was the original person.
I ain't know that either. Yeah, I ain't know that either.
I thought 50 just had that in his back pocket. This so incensed Ross, Vlad claims, that the rapper sent him threatening emails and called him on the telephone about those web postings. Shortly thereafter, the complaint states Ross had at least 4 men beat Vlad on the 2nd floor of the Hilton. Then the complaint states Ross and Ross's accomplices fled the scenes together while DJ Vlad lay on the ground bleeding profusely, during which time one of his attackers stated, "Yeah, motherfucker, that's what you get." I thought Ross put hands on him. Ain't no way I wouldn't have put hands. Well, I'm already getting you jumped. I'm getting he had to at least get 2 stumps in. If DJ Vlad had his eye cut with Nita Stephenson, she didn't see all of it anyway. I'm pretty sure Ross got some kicks in. There's no way I'm not getting no kicks in.
Bro, I did not. I ain't know this, man. And that's why. Because the first time I ever heard about that stuff was on. I think it was a Smoking Guns back then. That website.
I think that still exists.
It still go.
But that was 2008, and then he got the 300,000. He took all that money, invested it into all of the stuff, and paid his first people to do interviews with. And
is that when he became the feds?
Unfortunately, yes. And unfortunately, it's because of Ross. If Ross had never stumped his butthole in, wouldn't even be talking about Vlad. And that's why I don't believe in anything being good or bad, because you never know how something will turn out for you. Ass whooping turned into $1 million vulture culture empire. So back to what we were saying. I'm not
so do you think it's gonna be turned into something more violent? You think Drake gonna?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Especially with all of the Hell's Angels, him hanging out with them, got him in his videos for the uninitiated. At the end of Family Matters, Drake is standing with a Hell's Angels member. Yep. I'm not sure if he's like the top dude or whatever. Everybody got different words. Different types of some people saying it's like a capo person in there or whatever, but he in that video. Let me get the screenshot. Now ain't no I clicked on the whatchamacallit. Clicked on the wrong thing. So this is apparently like the Hell's Angels guy, and Drake has been known to be wearing Hell's Angels paraphernalia over the years. I would have typed paraphernalia, but I can't, so I'm gonna put clothes. And he's been wearing this stuff. He got ripped by the Toronto police chief about wearing this stuff. He's standing next to this unsuspecting person next to him, have him claiming it, and 81 is for HA, Hell's Angels. That's they whole stuff. So he's been Drake is this is a Canadian newspaper that reported about that. And it's been YouTubers, biker YouTubers talking about him being with Hell's Angels. So with all of that being said, with them roughing up Ross, if that's because nobody has verified who the guy was, just that he looks like Zangief from Street Fighter. We don't know if he is officially a part of that or if he was just a super fan. I'm gonna be honest, he didn't match the profile of a super fan of Drake. It just didn't. So it may, if that is the association that was Drake sanctioned or on behalf of Drake moving around outside of Texas is gonna be looking a little, especially trying to go to Florida, which was crazy. I told you when I was in Miami, somebody at the radio station must be sucking Drake's dick because they played nothing but Drake shit all day. But they played, they not like us for commercial breaks, like behind the commercials, but then they just played plain. I was like, this has gotta be some type of propaganda. So he must be plugged in, or Universal on all of the radio stations down there, because that's what they were playing on the radio. About 3 weeks ago when I was in Miami.
So when was like the last time Kendrick performed in Canada? Because if anybody would have got beat down off of Drake sanction, I would have thought it would have been Kendrick.
Well, Kendrick his tour ended a long time ago, and he ain't been to Canada since Not Like Us dropped.
Okay.
Like, for what? Like, Kendrick literally did a concert in his hometown. He ain't got no reason to even go to Canada. Yeah, but let's say he did go to Canada. We're talking Kendrick Lamar, not Bud Fest performer Rick Ross on a damn fucking country damn stage where they give out the ribbon for Best Pig award, because that was a damn state fair stage he was on. Kendrick's doing arenas, bro. They ain't getting nowhere near fucking Kendrick. Oh, no levels. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry, but I may be eating something tasty. That's my love.
But on the real though, that is wild. If Kendrick got beat up by Drake people, that would have definitely been a war right there. You can't do that to somebody from LA of Kendrick ilk. All right, let's check the comment.
Cupcaking, but yeah,
but like, there's no if he ever did anything to put hands on Kendrick, like I think it'd be a real problem then. Like he would be over with.
That's the only look. I'm sorry, ain't no hands getting put. This is gonna have to be on some JFK third man from the building type shit. This is gonna happen if that ever happens. Do I think it's gonna get more crazier? I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know. As I stated the first time, though, even though, just like, do you know on the charts, Just Like Us is like number 6 on the charts in Canada?
Really? You said Just Like Us or Not Like Us?
I mean, Not Like Us.
Oh, it's number 6 in Canada,
bro. And then it was people in our chat that was saying, "I'm in Canada. We fuck with that song." It was number 2.
Damn.
It's number 2. They was like, people is up here fuck with this song. Drake apparently is not loved like we think he is in Canada.
Wow. I definitely didn't think that was number 6.
Yeah, so apparently Drake is not as beloved. And why should he be beloved? Please tell me. Anyone tell me. Who has Drake put on from Canada and now we fuck with that person?
Where Party Next Door from?
When last time you bumped Party Next Door? I said put on and we fuck with that person. What album he got? Nobody. Have he even dropped an album since he signed to OVO? Who's been? Let's see. OVO releases. OVO releases. OVO artist album let's see how many albums have been released. Here we go. OVO Sound discography. All right. Let's see.
And Party in the Door, the only person I can name defraud that bug that I even listened to his music because he got enough shit. Yeah, so.
All right, so let's look at it. Let's look. Everything go back to like, so Roy Woods, Bubbly. I don't know. These are singles. Party Next Door. His shit came out in 2020. That was an album, I guess. I ain't heard it. Vanquish, Pop Can. I ain't listen to no Pop Can. DVSN, that sound familiar, but I don't know.
I've heard that. I think that's like some R&B stuff. I've heard that.
He Stole I Love Mannequins Tuesday. It's on here. Bad Bunny featuring Drake, MIA. That was 2018. Let's go up here. 2024. Naomi Sharon, Obsidian. Do you know who that is?
I do not.
Majid Jordan. That came out last year.
I've heard of that. I think that's might be some R&B stuff. I've heard of him before.
Speaking of Party Next Door, you said Party Next Door. Did you hear his album Party Next Door 4?
When that come out?
2024.
No, I ain't hear that.
Was you aware of Party Next Door 1 through 3?
I'm pretty sure I heard the first 2, but not the 3 or 4. And the only reason, and I heard of Party Next Door recently because he was on some Booger Sugar or something, and got on X and started threatening Chris Brown, Jeremiah, and all these folks because his ex-girl was in a video. I don't understand any of that. He had to be on that.
Wait, what you mean you don't understand? He is OVO. We talking about the same label that dropped Marvin's Room.
Got a point.
Of course he gonna be online crying about a girl. That's what OVOers do. Damn it.
Damn.
That's the OVO way. That's the OVO motto. Damn. OVO, we cry over hoes. and please, women, don't be offended because he the one called her a hoe. He was on there like, oh, you done got ran through. I guess you're getting ran through by everybody now. Da 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 da. So if that's the case, how you go disrespect somebody but then be sad about them being with a bunch of people at the same time? Where is the love? Where is the common sense? There is none. Because he signed to OVO.
So nobody.
Yeah.
The answer is nobody.
So with that being said, and this is sad, because it's a bunch of singles and stuff, but all this stuff 2017, 14. I don't know if I can put it. Let me do about a year. 2024. So 2024 is Party Next Door, Party Next Door, Party Next Door. Drake and 21 Savage. Drake, honestly, never mind. Naomi, all the recent stuff has been Drake, and then people dropping singles, but not no albums. Oh my God. Hold on.
Yeah. Come and see me for once. Let me read some comments.
All right.
Tiptoe say people like Kendrick in Canada.
Wow. Let me see. And I ain't surprised why. He dope.
Anthony T. Park said I couldn't listen to P4 after I saw the cover art.
The cover art, let's see what this cover art was. Hold on.
Hey, be a blessing. You are correct. The fact that this is a struggle to find it at all is definitely.
What's wrong with? Is it the stretch marks or is it the stamp, the tramp stamp with the 4 in? Or
I don't think it's it.
Is this one of our transsexual friends?
Is that what's going on here?
I don't know. I don't see what's wrong with the cover other than that, because not a bad cover to me.
What's wrong with the cover?
Yeah, please tell us, because me personally, I wasn't upset at all, unless you know something we don't know. And if you do, let us know. So I cannot like the cover if I don't need to.
They doing a Busta Rhymes video on this mug?
Man. All right, let me see if I can get this app to work as far as let me take off this screen and then we gonna go into these comments. Oh, also before we do that, before we go to the whatchamacallits. I forgot. I wanted to go further into these Eminem because I was surprised so many people commented on this. He's still complaining, smoking on your top 5 tonight. K. Dot, a nice actual back and forth between M and anyone on this list will be nice. It really would.
And I saw somebody in the comments say Wayne is they go. Like, where was he at on that list?
Where was Wayne? Where do you put Wayne on your list?
I really gotta think about my top 5 list because I feel like Wayne would be in my top 5.
Now,
I don't know exactly where.
Now in this list, because we gonna do a tier list. We should do the damn tier list next week for sure. For me,
that was Naderville that said Wayne is my GOAT. Wayne got to be in my top 5. I'm gonna have to really think about who was in my top 5.
Here you go. Let's see, where was Billboard greatest rappers all time? Let's see. All right, Ross was at 50. Reverend Ron was at 49. I don't think we even really went to this list. Melly Mel was at 48. See how they dressed back then, bro?
Another reason,
but I mean,
he like that is a pimp named Slickback.
Yeah, that's definitely had pimp attributes to it. MC Light, she was 47. Jadakiss should have been so much higher on this list.
So much higher than 46.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna even lie, bro. I have never, and I said this in the polls about Jada. Have you ever heard a Wack Jadakiss verse?
No.
And then
Jadakiss
somebody else brought up another thing. Have you ever heard a Wack Fabulous verse?
No. Nope.
Now, Fabulous is cool, and I like his mixtapes and stuff, but he ain't got nothing on Jada to me. Jada is in my top 10. Just off of he fell into my top 10 really after that comment, because I had to really think about it. And then I went down a YouTube it's this YouTube video that's like an hour long, got all of Jada's dopest freestyles and verses, and I made it 30 minutes into it. These is like him on the radio, him just at random places. Not one. I'm talking about everything he said was the fuck. This dude is unstoppable. Jada,
what's that shit? What's that shit called? Is it the Mandela effect, when something happened, but then it really didn't happen in this timeline or whatever? Because I swear, Jadakiss said like one of the hardest diss lines I ever heard, but then folks said it didn't exist. That you looked up on the internet, it doesn't exist.
I already know who you're saying, but that wasn't him. They said Styles P said it, and they said rock the boat, rock the boat.
Yeah,
That's Styles P.
I definitely heard that with my ears.
That is, I'm gonna be honest, it's 50% on the internet that say they done heard it, but can't nobody on
I can't find it
on the Kali, that website I showed you before it was the Kali, was soulhiphop.com, and that thread was like 100 pages long of people saying, I know I got the tape somewhere, or I know I got the CD somewhere, and everybody was like, no,
matter of fact, I'm gonna go look through. I got a big ass CD book out of my garage because I heard that shit. He was like, rock your boat, that's one less bitch in a rocker coat. And Aaliyah had just died, and I was like, whoa, I was flabbergasted.
I'm gonna say this:
that was.
If you can find that CD, bro, it's people that will pay you a lot of money for it, bro. If you find it, you better not upload it without a paywall or talking to somebody. And I'm dead serious, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it exists. I think somebody, have you ever been on
It wasn't no AI back then, unless somebody could sound like him. I'm
gonna be honest. So you heard it.
I heard it.
When you hear it, where was you at? What was you doing?
I want to say I was like in Jersey. I want to say I got the CD when I was in Jersey. I was out there for a class, and I got the CD when we went to Philly.
And you heard it.
I heard it with my ears.
You heard it before you heard about it. It ain't like you heard about it.
No. I heard it a long time ago, because it might have even been you. I was like, bro, the hardest line I ever heard in my life as far as a battle. And I said that, and Mus was like, that shit don't really exist, right? I'm like, nigga, I heard that shit. You
done seen me go on the internet ride, right?
I can't find it. I definitely can't find it.
People been doing it since it occurred. And this is what I think happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how, have you ever been under a YouTube instrumental video and there's people rapping up under there? Like people be like saying, people be literally posting lyrics up under beat.
No, I heard it. I heard it.
I know you heard it, bro.
I definitely heard it, bro.
But I mean, what mixtape was it? What else was on the tape? Nobody can answer these questions. Yeah, nobody. This the thing about it. Everybody who claimed they heard it, what tape was it on? Was it a song? What songs was on the tape?
And the wild thing is, I really have no retort here
what
because I've looked for it. It was the Aaliyah beat, the Rocky Boat beat. Nah.
What other notable lines? That was the only dope line on it? These answers, nobody has answered these questions.
Yeah, and I can't say nothing about it because I've looked it up and I can't find it.
Bro, I would love for it, and I think Styles P. Let me see. I think Styles P.
I even heard them say they ain't say it. So
and we talking about the locks. When have they been too soft? If he did say it, he the type of person that would be like, yeah, I said it. That was out of line or whatever. If he say he didn't say it, I'm telling you, somebody on a message board rapped it. Somebody rapped it, told somebody else about it, and so
Tiptoe said he sounded like Jada though. She said that was a Styles P line. So did you hear Tiptoe? Cause
yes, who heard that line? Who heard it like Brisk? Who claims he heard it fresh out the box yet can't tell me nothing else about the song?
I did. Yeah. And I want to say it literally it was on that beat, on the Rocky Boat beat.
Check this out. This is how funny this is about to be, bro. I gotta go here, dude. Reddit. Styles P. Let's see how people what's something hip hop that's unconfirmed that you 100% believe.
It's a few people saying that they heard it.
Y'all heard? All right. What tape? What other verses? Did anybody else rap on it? Was it any other disses? Was it just the Rock the Boat and that was it?
The line was so outstanding, you was just blown away.
All I need is just some, hey man, all right, so he said this bar, the whole song was about so-and-so, then he ended it with any type of details will do. But let's see if I can search this. Let's see.
No, you're not gonna find it. You definitely not gonna find it.
No, this not to find it. This is people talking about this is people just mentioning it, talking about if it existed. Let's see, Styles P Aaliyah Diss. Let's see.
We had to have had the dimensions had to come together and mix up or something, dog. Because I definitely heard that shit. Just like I seen that damn Sinbad movie, Kazam.
Let's see. Look. This is.
I definitely seen him say he ain't say it.
But it's people asking about it. Let me see if I can search it. Hello. Styles P, H&R Block, blah, blah, blah. Let me see. The most top, let's see. Or controversial. Let's see.
See, Tiptoe say she remember it. Be a Blessing said somebody deaf said it. I remember people who being pissed about it.
Who? And where?
Yeah, I have no proof, Nick. I have zero proof at the moment, but I am gonna go look through all my old CDs that say mixtape, and I actually bought me a CD player, external CD player to plug in to my computer for some stuff.
Let me see. I gotta find it. Rock the Boat. Okay, here you go. Check this out. Look at this. This is Explanation Revealed. This 2014. This is that website I was telling you about. Oh my gosh, these ads.
Man, them ads is crazy. I'm actually about to go see Despicable Me. I'm gonna take my kids there in a minute.
I gotta go to the ad-free version. All right, hold on. Okay, Styles P Aaliyah Diss. Explanation revealed. Update, or has CIS discovered a deeper lie? I'm sure this thread has been made before, but I was pursuing another forum, and the way it talked about how witnesses discuss seeing Bigfoot, and that shit is on some Loch Ness Monster shit, trying to find it on the internet. How can how you can't find it anywhere, but these people swearing it exists. Who are these ghost hunters that heard this shit?
Me. I heard that shit, bro. I heard that shit.
All right, 2 serious questions about now. I think somebody said they uploaded it. Apparently, this is it. That's not it. All right. Now, this is the thing. Okay, so somebody said, okay, so everyone who has ever claimed they heard this song or any variation of it other than what I posted here is full of shit because it never existed. How do I know? I started the motherfucking rumor 10 years ago. That's right. The same song you hear in this thread is the same song I personally posted on Rockefeller and the Rough Riders fan forums back in the day. I 100% believe it. Dude, it's so much shit that started on forums back in the day, bro, that I can trace you back to the post if it still exists, long as they servers ain't down.
So this was in 2014. He said 10 years prior.
Yeah, he started this a long time ago.
So that'd have been in 2004 then.
Me and my friend did that shit initially to piss off some Rockefeller fans. Stan, do y'all see how crazy Stan wars get? People think this Drake and fucking people, and I'm about to tell y'all something. I have lived through 3 Stan wars. Now, this Stan war I didn't live through, right? But I lived through the Jay-Z 9 Stan wars, which to this day on forums, December 4th is officially Ether Day. That's what they call Jay-Z's birthday is called Ether Day, and they celebrate it online. And I will show y'all in a minute. Dipset versus, it was a Dipset Stan war. I forgot who they was up against. But Stan wars have always existed in rap. But let's continue. Me and my friend did that shit initially to piss off some Rockefeller fans. I did the voice of both Jada and Styles. My friend mixed it to sound authentic. We used 3 different crowds, not looped but chopped and laid over each other. We were surprised they actually thought it was real, but we took it down not long after we put it up. We had it hosted on the webpage so folks could listen but not download. It could have been GeoCities or something. My homie handled that part. So yeah, after we took it down, we saw all these posts about the song pop up on other forums, and we used to laugh our asses off. We watched it as it changed from what it was to somehow being over Jigga My Nigga, which is at least another Swiss beat, to being a DJ Clue exclusive over Jigga That Nigga on a mixtape that was only available on cassette. People started quoting it and changing up the lyrics and shit, but it's not real. None of it. Styles never dissed Aaliyah. You know how every rumor has its origin? Well, this is how this one started. It was a joke that people took for real and just kept growing. I watched this shit unfold, and yeah, I kind of feel bad about it, but people insisted that they heard it. So yeah, everyone who has ever claimed they heard it or have it or had it is full of shit because it's impossible, because it simply doesn't exist. I once did post this same track over Soul, and that's where I used to be at. And someone may have chopped it off there, but that's the only other time it has ever been on the net. There is no other version. The rumor is all just people making shit up based on a few people hearing this same track over 10 years ago on internet forums. But
hold on, how we making up shit and he made up the fake shit? If this is true.
I asked so many questions to you believers that you heard it. Y'all sound worse than flat earthers because you never come with nothing substantial other than I heard the line.
I have no facts besides I heard the line.
Y'all are flat earth juniors. I was actually surprised I still had it because it was on my computer, and when I transferred the files to my laptop, it was one of them. That part is true. But yeah, there is no DJ Clue mixtape exclusive of Styles P dissing Aaliyah. Sorry, Pras. Santa Claus ain't real.
Damn.
All right.
I need you to send me that link because I need to hear that song, like that whole thing that he posted.
All right, hold on, but it continues. It says, yet questions still remain and the believers still believe. Update 4. Ed really went full Columbo on up in here and took the internet urban legend investigating to levels unseen. Is the truth truly far more sinister? Exposal. So somebody put in somebody opened something else up. This is April 15th. Hold on. This is just that post in here. I tried to tell niggas that this nigga was a fruit pop, pathological liar with a serious mental illness. Niggas laughed at me, clowned me, said I was the only one crazy, maybe a little. So a nigga had to do a little detective work. This was his lie about originating the rumor, as in creating it, making it up, which I knew was DuckTales when I read it. The passion, the conviction. Boy, I used to live on the internet. These forums was so crazy back in the day, bro. We went back and forth probably 100 posts with me calling him a sick in the mind liar and him calling me a liar. So I got fed up. I asked him to post screenshots of when the files were actually created on his PC. Sexyy came through and told me that would prove nothing because the dates wouldn't show when it was created if the file was copied. But boy, what he didn't realize, he did reveal. He fucked up when he sent Sexyy the original files. It said which program he used to create it. So here go the apparent file he said he created. And it was made with Sonic Foundry Acid 4, which Sony Acid 4.0 right for the time period. So said Sexyy. That's an easy way out. But I had already I already had a little bit of that info that Sexyy didn't know about. Acid Pro 3.0 is currently available in beta form. And Acid Pro 3.0 expected to ship in May 2001. And Acid 4 is available to start shipping in 2002. Sonic Foundry announces release of Acid 4 Pro. Acid 4 Pro will be available shipping August 19, 2002. So I guess this must mean that Up in Here got his hands on the copy as soon as it came out and created a hoax in Octoberish of 2002, huh? Sounds feasible. But wait, there's more. Hip hop message board Styles Going Too Far. That was posted in December 20th, 2001. And here's the line. Fuck that bitch that sang Rock the Boat. That's one less bitch in a Rockaware coat. You see how your version was like Rock the Boat. Everybody got a different variation of this verse.
I heard that shit.
But this person says it was fuck that bitch that sang Rock the Boat. That's one less bitch in a Rockaware coat. Which is different from all the other, everybody else come to me singing your version of it. Why?
Because that's what I heard. That's what we heard.
Yeah, well, this was 2001. Did you hear it in 2001, December 20th? What year did you hear it?
Man,
don't even remember what year you heard it.
I
can't take y'all serious.
I have no retort to none of this, but I definitely heard it.
That post was posted December 20th, 2001 at 2:06 a.m. Man, I was looking at another website and supposedly Styles got a new song out where he says, fuck that bitch that sang Rock the Boat. That's one less bitch in the Rockaware coat. That is some of the most fucked up shit I heard in a minute. I can't believe anybody would say that shit. I've lost all respect for Styles if that shit is true. Holla back with what you think. Even he didn't hear it himself. He heard on another forum. This was the first post of someone saying they heard it. No one had that. And this was back in the Napster days, bro. People was uploading MP3s back then. It was rampant for music to be shared back then. Nobody has it though. That doesn't make sense. But let's continue. 2 screenshots showing niggas was talking about the rumor in late 2001, right after Aaliyah died on August 25th, 2001, and right before Acid Pro, the program.
Matter of fact, I can't tell you what, because I heard it it was like months after she died when I heard it.
Then they go to Styles P and they ask him specifically in his Reddit, and he said, it's so funny hearing it being asked.
No, I heard him say that he didn't say it.
That's what I'm saying. But it may be more context in here. This is him writing it out. It says, can you confirm for the final time whether or not you did or did not diss Aaliyah? Rock the boat. This one lives. Well, I read it's crazy. We have people in here. We have people in the year 2014 that swear on their mother and children that you said it. Just need to hear directly from the source so these guys can stop throwing dirt on your name. Thank you, P. The real Styles P, the ghost. I just heard it, and all I have to say is when did I ever have that flow? When was I ever whack? Styles, the real Styles P. I say play it for me. Then after you play it for me, you tell me if that's me. I said a lot of offensive shit over the years, and if I offended anybody, I apologize. And how much of the shit that I put out isn't available, that's what I would ask you. Styles, did you say that shit? I heard, and thanks for the reply. That was his reply to it.
So let me ask you this. If Styles P did actually say that, would he have been canceled?
Back then? Fuck no. That was early 2000s. You can say whatever the fuck you wanted to in the early 2000s. The 90s, the time we lived in was the greatest period. I'm so glad that I lived before PC and cancel culture. Because back then, it would have just been like, that nigga Styles P is in. Did you hear that? Somebody got to die now.
You know, that's one of the things I actually gonna put that I hate. I hate the PC shit.
I hate it.
Now I'm about to be going through mixtapes on CDs that I got outside in the garage.
Why do you want to waste time of your life, bro?
Because I heard that shit, man.
Real.
I heard that shit, yo.
If you heard anything, I'm gonna be honest. If that dude,
it could have been a fake version. Like somebody could have sounded like it wasn't no AI back then, but somebody definitely could have sounded like him.
I mean, let's be honest. And my apologies to any East Coast people that's living out there, and it's the same for West Coast people. I'm from Arkansas. Gotta be honest. People from New York all sound the same. People from Cali. Not too. It's very hard for me to tell the difference because I be listening to their inflection and shit. I'm not really listening to their voice. So when I had friends that I met from up northeast and stuff, when I would listen to them, I'm listening to their inflection. So they sound the same, even though they don't sound the same. If that makes sense. Because I'm just like, wow, how they say neighbor is crazy, or how they say this is crazy. So with that being said, with you being from St. Louis, you just heard an East Coast motherfucker on the tape. Said something, swore up and down it was Styles P.
Could have been fake, man. I've heard Ari Spears sound just like Jay-Z.
Thank you.
Just like DMX.
Not even so just him, that other dude. It's like two other dudes.
From Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, it's two other dudes that sound just like, bro, I'm telling you. And like I said, the locks, them niggas, why would they say what? If he said it, I think he would take it. I think he would take that charge.
Yeah, that when he said he didn't say it, I did was like, damn, what am I tripping? I'm pretty sure I heard that shit, but I don't know.
If he answered with anything else, like if he said, well, I don't remember, or I could have said, then
no, he definitely he unequivocally on the interview I heard, he unequivocally said he did not say that shit.
Yeah, y'all still throwing dirt on this man's name. We got a Leah family looking at him all ass backwards because y'all thinking about something that y'all just done. I don't know. But
I'm about to find that mixtape and retire. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to find the fuck out of that mixtape and retire.
Man, let's go through these comments and stuff and see who else was in here remembering this stuff. Y'all had concussions. Cause I know for a fact I didn't hear it, but I knew about that rumor for years just cause I'm always on the internet. And I was like, man, it's not real. Cause nobody could provide anything.
I can't. Not right now. Until I find that mug in my garage.
Let's see. Somebody said, Tipso said, hey, I was back then, but not just publicly known. Let me tell you why Tipso ain't too far off. Now, I don't know how far it was in 2001, but I will tell you this. 2011, 2012, my previous enterprise I let you know about, I had several mailboxes with AI voices doing stuff for me. And it was free. It was a website. It was free. You could pick different voices.
Did it sound robotic? Did it sound robotic or it sound like a real voice?
To me, at that time, it was it probably could trick the average person. I used it kind of pretty extensively. It was impressive for the time to me. It ain't like BBL Drizzy AI levels or nothing like that, but you could give it a paragraph to say, and it would say it. Not like, it didn't sound like the bank stuff. It sounded like, hi. Oh, yes, I know of that. Sure. And it was good for like basic, like, you know what I'm saying, just sounding professional. Like, it wasn't good for like conversational shit, but on some, if you need somebody to answer the phone for you, just get some information, you might think it was a real person. The people I used it on thought it was a real person.
Yeah, this was somebody. I would more believe that it would make more sense that somebody just sound like Styles P and jump in the booth and did that versus AI back then. Which AI could have been popping back then, but I would assume that it would have been extremely expensive.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really believe it's a ghost memory. It's a phantom memory that didn't even happen. I think sometimes there are things that we hear and see we miss, and just memories is created sometimes because
and it for sure was on the Aaliyah Rock Your Boat beat. For sure. The version I heard.
The version you heard. Where are all these versions come? That's another thing. Everybody keeps saying the version I heard XYZ. It's always the version I heard XYZ. It's never a consensus of the same. It's never the same. Everybody ain't got the same beat. Nobody has. Most people can't even remember the beat. Most people can't remember the beat or anything other else that was said about it. That is a hard line. Okay, that's a hard end. But people usually remember the lead up to it. But all we remember is just the
2 bars. Yeah, it sounds extremely suspect when you bring out all the facts and you say it out loud. But I heard that shit.
Toy says it could have been an exclusive mixtape. That's what made DJ Clue. Toy, look,
could have been.
It's not. All right. Let me dash all y'all's dreams. I've been living this internet nerd web life for a very long time. I remember hearing about this. And I remember for years, people asking these same questions I'm asking y'all. Oh, really? Well, do you know somebody that, hey, man, I know somebody that got it. It's this dude. And this website has since shut down. I remember, I'll never forget. And I don't know if y'all know how forums work, but a forum will stay dormant until somebody updates it with a new post. So you can post something in 2022 and nobody answers, and it'll go to the bottom of the pile. And soon as somebody answers it, it'll go right back to the top of the forum pile. It was this thread where somebody was like, hey, my neighbor got the tape. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get it. Of course, you never heard from him again. And every couple of months, an update would come. Hey, bro. Hey, we just checking on you. Did you ever come back? And then somebody else would be like, man, I knew he was full of shit. And then somebody else would be like, da 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 da. And that thread updated into that thread. Like, occasionally, people would be like, man, this motherfucker was full of shit. Because people was literally waiting on that man. He was worse than people's dads back in the 60s who went to get a pack of cigarettes. Because he had us wait. He didn't have me waiting, though. Because when I heard it, I was like, yo, but why would he say that? What was they beef that deep or whatever? And Styles P, though, this is another thing about the locks. I couldn't see them dissing Aaliyah because they was cool with Aaliyah because of the Bad Boy. Remember, Aaliyah was in the Missy video with Puffy. One More Chance, she sung that. The locks and Aaliyah was cool. Why would they say one dead bitch in a Rockefeller coat when they had their relationship? And they don't even come off on no as them type of cats.
That's why the line was so memorable.
That's why some fan came up with the shit, and I actually believe that dude's story. I just think that he was really trying to dead it, and his upload and shit he tried to dead it with was wrong. But I do believe somebody just made the shit up, because on these message boards, it's always been, I heard it. I don't remember where. I don't remember what tape, but I know somebody who got it, and I'm gonna go get it. Dad, I've been waiting 20 years. Did they run out of Marlboros?
Yeah.
How many gas stations did you go to?
I'm off tomorrow. Matter of fact, because I'm about to get ready to go watch this movie. And I'm going to go get my CD book from the garage. And be like, kids, y'all got to hear mixed old 90s, old 2000s mixtape songs.
Yeah.
On the way to go see Despicable Me.
And I hope you enjoy all of these songs that don't have their bar on it. And you finally come to grips with reality.
Hey, on the real though, if I find that bug, I am driving straight to your crib, and I'll be like, check this out. I don't care what time. I'm driving straight to your house.
I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you hear moaning coming from upstairs. Knock on the door and I'm coming down because I want to hear it, damn it. And you want to know something was fucked up? We gonna have to go in my son's room because he the only person got a CD playing. He got a PlayStation 5. That's the only thing that takes discs in this house. So everybody getting woke up for that news.
Bet.
All right. Well, thank y'all for joining. I gotta find a better chat solution, y'all, because man, I be wanting to go through the chats and stuff. We suck on that. We gonna have to do freestyle. But guess where it won't suck it? That's right. Pause. Patreon and the membership stuff, which we have it set up there. And what's the first video we said we was gonna do?
It was 9/11, right?
I think we gonna do 9/11 and and mob, how the mob created the publishing music record companies as we know of them, touring as we know of them. We're gonna have 2 videos over there about this, so be on the lookout. Hope you got it. Feel like a Friday, don't it?
It definitely do.
Shout out to everybody who is off tomorrow, and super shout out to everybody who do work tomorrow, especially if you work at a fast food place. I really love you because you're gonna see me there tomorrow because I don't give a damn about barbecuing on no holidays. I will be at McDonald's getting a Big Mac and another Big Mac because I use the app and they always buy 1 Big Mac and another one free. So really shout out to y'all. All you other lazy bastards like me that's off tomorrow, enjoy, be safe, and don't put your eye out with a firecracker. See you guys on